Safe.
Arthur, it's good to see you.
That's about as
And
much
Arthur-
as I can say.
Arthur just like twitches and he goes, "Hi everyone."
Arthur, you seem well.
Yeah,
Do you need anything?
yeah. No. I'm fine.
Marge,
Thank
do you need help getting off the
I
mountain?
can get off a pony, Thayron. Thank you
Sure.
very much
Nope.
for that.
Would you like some wine?
Yes.
Perfect.
Gregory is hitting it hard.
And Davian says, I have a bottle just for this occasion. I'm so glad you guys were able to make it.
The Red Dragon is definitely worth the wait.
He goes to the back
Than the
though.
great mash.
He goes to the back and grabs one of the last few bottles of champagne that he has at the winery
Oh no.
and brings it out. And he says, "This is
Wish we had orange juice.
Unfortunately, we don't have any magical seeds to grow oranges."
That is the only way I
in
enjoy
Barovia.
champagne.
That's sad. That's
I don't like carbonated wine.
well, you know, fair.
But I just don't. I you know.
And he pops the bottle of champagne and he says, "I think this is a special occasion worthy of opening one of our last few bottles of champagne. I know you three know my request, but Lady Marge and Mr. Arthur,
I was just imagining Marge not knowing that was one of the last ones.
yeah, she's like, he's just like, Davian literally just like collapses to the ground. There's only like 3 bottles left in the whole wine. Yeah.
Don't Marge do that?
I would so wish. I was too late to the game.
We did explain that it was a special occasion.
Shoot, that's good.
And he says, I didn't want to... We didn't know each other very well last night, but I feel like after a night of revelry and ridding the druids of this winery, and now your friends are here as well,
Reason to celebrate.
it's reason to celebrate. And I think I have a fair proposition for you. And now that you're all here, perhaps it's time to request it. I know that, and he's pouring all of you champagne and handing it out, and he hands
It's a
you
good
platter.
way to start a request.
Yeah, and he hands you and Arthur a platter of breakfast to eat with the rest of the group. Imagine like you're on this like wooden deck with some tables and chairs that just looks out over the winery.
Like a rundown, like stone winery.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible, but it's like the best scenery that you're gonna get in
Do you
Barovia.
have any squeezed orange nectar?
I'm not sure what an orange is. What is this? What is an orange?
The orange is on the sweeter side,
Oh,
as opposed to
no, I'm afraid nothing like that really
That is a shame.
grows here in Barovia.
That is a shame.
it would have been very good.
Yes.
Well, I'll enjoy the champagne.
As best you can, yes, please. And he says, my proposition for you is thus.
Theron is very impressed.
Oh, good, thank you. I'm happy to know that my wares are well liked. But anyway,
It doesn't even need orange
orange.
orange
Orange.
liquid to go with it.
Then
It is that
the-
good.
The orange liquid.
He is blown away. He is like,
Juice.
I've never had champagne before that I didn't need to mix with orange juice.
Davian's very flattered.
Yeah.
He says, here's my proposition. I know that you are on a mission. The Keepers of the Feather have been watching you for the past month or so, and,
It's been a little creepy at times.
well, it's what we do.
It's fair.
Here's my proposition. I know that you are seeking a way to defeat Strahd, and I know that the perils of our winery might seem trivial in comparison. I would like to incentivize you to perhaps prioritizing retrieving 2 of the gems. And he reaches in his pocket and he pulls out a black key. It looks like a simple black iron key. However, as he flips it over in his hand, you see that at like the the head of the key, not where the teeth are, but like at the top part of the key, is the crest of Castle Ravenloft. It is a raven across a shield. And he says to you, this is a very special key. With it,
Is that what I think it is?
you can open almost any lock in Barovia.
Barovia.
I feel like Gregory would be stoked.
Yeah. It is a magical skeleton key. And I feel like when it is time for you to make your way to Castle Ravenloft, this could be extremely useful for you.
Yeah. How does a winemaker come in contact with this?
The Keepers of the Feather have been watching over Barovia for a very long time. And we came across this key in the crypts of Castle Ravenloft. And discovered that in the crypts, and we discovered that no matter what lock we tried it on, it opened everything.
That is very convenient. We need to go to the crypts.
Are you offering this as payment?
My offer is this: I will give you this key on good faith if you will agree that before you seek out whatever it is you need in Castle Ravenloft, you will bring back the seed that was taken to Yesterhill and the seed that was taken to the Berez swamps.
Swamps. That's familiar. We passed by there, didn't we?
The ruins of Berez, yes. Well, we didn't pass by it. We
Is that
actually no, we did pass by
You
it.
kind of did.
Yeah.
As you were on the Salenka Pass, you could tell
Yep.
that's the witch in the swamp? Is that?
that's where the witch in the swamp lives. She's the one who stole the second gem.
Well,
Her name is Baba
try our best because we keep getting summoned to this castle, and
We
we'll try not to go there first.
we will do what we can to distract Strahd
That would be
from
appreciated.
intervening with your mission.
Is there a way to go from this area to Berez without going all the way back up to the road, or is that still the quickest way?
As far as I know, your best bet is to go back to the crossroads and head south to the Berez swamp. But I mean,
Up here?
no, this crossroads right
Oh,
here,
Okay.
and you would head
As
past.
opposed to going through the mountains.
Yeah, you would head.
Yeah, I was asking if there was a way.
No, because the way it works is this actually elevates you thousands of feet
Yeah.
above the swamp area. So you're not, there's no way to cross back down over there. You're too high in elevation once you get to the Salenka
In
Pass.
fact, we're over
Yeah,
here.
yeah, you're on this roadway here. So you would, but it's not a far journey. I mean,
No.
they were in the night. They were able to make it from Valaki back over to
when
Wizards of Wines.
after we venture to Yester Hill, bring back the first seed. Do you know anything about Argenvost?
He tells you that there's an ancient legend about a silver dragon that took up residence in a castle in the middle of Barovia. And over the years, the castle has fallen into ruins, and now the only rumors that arise from Argenvost are these rumors of like ghosts haunting the area, revenants that seek vengeance on anybody that comes to the
Understood.
ruined castle.
Arkin, why are you? What's triggering your memory?
That's the thing. I don't know about Argynvost, and I know it's a location on the map that we go past to head to Perez.
Are we looking at a map?
I do have a
He
map.
has one.
You're looking at
He has a map.
So-
of Barovia.
Actually, I have
This map.
Okay, so can we say that we're looking at the map?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I do wonder. I know we don't have a boat, but I'm seeing this river. Is there any way to take the river back to the
To
swamp?
Perez.
Yeah,
Well, the problem is. Oh, you're saying go down.
I mean,
Through the woods and
I don't know what the
river.
distance is, what the scale is, but like if we're saying,
I mean, it's a pretty big river.
I do not know.
And theoretically, water would flow from Lake Zarovich down
that's the other
into
thing,
the
which
swamp
direction is the water?
and would also flow from Luna Lake
That's
down
what I
into the
thought.
swamp.
right?
Because it's a lowlands.
right. Because this would be the direction it then heads, right? Is that
Davian scratches his beard and he says, I don't have a boat. But I mean, I suppose if you were crafty enough, you could maybe fashion a raft or something.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at my character. I think
What is, and I point to this island in the middle of the. Do you know what that is?
I can't say that I'm familiar with that island, no. I'm sorry.
I have calligrapher supplies and a forgery kit.
That's not gonna help
boat.
me.
No, why did I think I was
And
good
a
at
50 feet
carpentry?
rope, which to make a raft,
Lashing.
feet is not very much.
Not very much. It's some lashing. Arthur
Why
Arthur
don't
has
we
some
use
rope
the
as well.
horses and just travel the roads?
Yeah, I mean, it would only take
sure.
maybe a couple days to
Just
get back
curious,
over
like
to
if there
Perez.
was
I
a
mean,
boat,
if there was a boat, that'd be one thing.
we want them.
Yeah.
Building
But
a
we
boat
have
is
horses.
different.
We have.
Yes.
Right.
If we didn't have horses,
And a pony.
Well,
And a
we
pony.
could just
And of
get
course a pony.
into wine barrels and just go down.
Like the Hobbit. Like a
oh, they're dirty.
And go down the river.
Oh, I love it. You sure Damien just smiled.
Why
He
would I
goes,
make it?
he goes, you know what? We even have some empty wine barrels.
Or lash together a couple barrels for the rest of us and make a raft.
Can we use our horses?
Oh, I love this. No. He's pouring more wine. Everybody's tipsy, and he's
Hold
like,
on.
no, this is a great idea. I love this.
Okay, so we are tipsy now.
Mark is crawling into
Yeah.
a barrel. Like,
She's like,
No.
She's like signing.
All
up.
right.
I'm like, no, this is
Okay, so
great.
so we're fast forwarding a little bit.
This
We're now
barrel
tipsy.
in particular is
I'm like,
perfect.
Marge, can you go ahead? Try to get in the barrel. I don't know. It looks like it
This
works
is
for
perfect.
Marge. I don't think I'm gonna. I also would sink like a stone
If you fell out of that barrel, yeah.
So that is
Well, I
that
mean,
is
the
the
barrels
thing.
are watertight. Once we put the lids on, we sort of seal them with
I mean,
wax.
then again, I don't have to wear the armor's not glued to me. It's like I could
certainly hope not.
I could take it off if we get in water.
Sure.
So
Well-
there's that.
How about we start with this?
This
Perhaps.
wine is really strong.
Oh, yes, that's the red dragon. How about this? If you can retrieve the gem from Yesterhill, I will give you the skeleton key on good faith that you will also bring back the gem from Berez. And from there, you may do with it what you will. Defeat Strahd, rescue Barovia. That would all be very lovely. Preferably, before this campaign has gone on for 2 years. What do you say? The gem,
Okay.
the gem from Yesterhill in exchange for a skeleton key.
That's good.
I think it's a fair arrangement. Where is Yesterhill?
You're going to leave the winery. Once the road splits north towards where you came from, near Lake Baratok, and the road towards Valaki. You're going to take the
Is that
right.
Baratok?
That's Lake Baratok.
Okay.
You're going to take the right, and I'm assuming you still have the map out.
Yeah.
You're going to take the right, and you're going to head south towards Yesterhill. Can't miss it. You'll see this mountainscape. Large stones, beautiful, beautiful views. The only thing you need to be careful of is the fog.
And all the other things trying to kill us.
Well, the last time we flew over Yesterhill, there was nothing that was trying to kill us, but there's fog there, and you need to be careful of it.
Could you
Why is the
elaborate?
stuff in
What
the
fog?
fog?
What's the same? So it's the same mists that surround all of Barovia. So Yesterhill is on the very edge of Barovia,
Okay.
and on one side of Yesterhill, there is that that mist barrier that surrounds the entire country. That I don't know if you remember, but like you guys sort of wandered into it at the very beginning and found that it was like poisonous and like suffocating you. It's the fog that surrounds all of Barovia and traps everybody in Barovia except for the Vistani that can travel through the fog.
So, if I'm not mistaken, you can't even fly
Through the fog?
past it.
No.
Like,
No.
so this fog prevents you from leaving the boundaries of Barovia.
Yes. We are trapped here as well. But it should only be a couple hours ride south, and then we'd be at
What do we do
Yesterhill.
about the fog?
Well,
I don't know that you do anything.
let's
About the
just
fog.
avoid
We
it.
just avoid it. It's not in the way.
No, the fog's on.
Okay.
The fog's on the edge of
Surrounds,
the map.
surrounds.
It's near. Oh, it's near
We
the
just
fog.
can't start wandering.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, the road to Yesterhill is unobstructed.
Got it, okay.
You will be able to travel.
That's where I
to
misunderstood.
Yesterhill.
I thought the fog was
Yes.
at our
Yeah,
destination,
no.
not
You
past
can
us.
travel to Yesterhill.
Cool. I think that's what we do next.
Agreed.
Do you all agreed?
Agreed.
Agreed.
Okay.
Gregory, you've been quiet. What do you think?
Oh, yes, I think traveling to Yesterhill would be perfect. No, he agrees.
Gregory, your voice seems deeper.
The thought of having a magical key that he can open any lock in Barovia with sounds very appealing to Gregory. And he is also
Probably
twirling-
Arthur, right?
He's
Probably
also
normal.
Arthur does not seem interested in anything. Gregory is also twirling the Ulthias staff between his hands. When they defeated the druids at the winery, Sierra, they recovered this staff from one of the druids that seemed to be like leading the whole adventure. It was like this black, spiky wooden staff, and it seemed to be controlling the little twig creatures that were around. And Gregory recovered that, and it turns out that, yes, he made an Arcana check and found that with that staff, it's a branch or like part of the roots of this tree called the Ulthias tree, and the staff allows you to control these little twig blights, and also destroying the staff will kill the twig blights within like a 300-foot radius.
Oh.
So like it acts as like an atom bomb, killing all the blights in an area.
The
So-
other part of that is that while wielding the Gothias staff, the blights will not.
They won't attack, yeah,
You're
the
afraid
wielder or the wielder of the staff.
just the wielder.
Just the wielder.
Oh, okay.
Can the wielder control blights that it hasn't created?
He can't control them. They won't attack him.
Okay.
And he can kill them by
Breaking the staff.
by breaking the staff. All right, so you all
Is the Gothias staff an item that needs to be
attuned?
tuned? Yes.
No, it does not require attunement. Okay, so you all agree to head south to Yesterhill.
One of them.
It's different.
I wasn't sure. All of a sudden, I found that in my bag.
It's a lot like that one, but this one has pink in it.
Wait.
I don't know.
Okay.
It doesn't look like any. Oh, it looks like that one.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
For our
Welcome
viewers,
to,
this is probably. I know. Okay.
Yeah, welcome to pagan, ancient burial ground, ritual land.
Yes.
Yeah, so you travel south.
Marge might not leave here.
Towards Yesterhill. And the first thing you notice...
He's a rock gnome.
So, you know what? Actually, I'm going to play this for you briefly. This is yesterday.
That's neat.
That is pretty neat.
This is where you guys will be starting.
Okay. That's turned in.
Yeah, you see this sort of like mountain landscape up this hill. Lightning is striking every few minutes all around the top of this hill. At the very top, you can just sort of make out this giant and a giant tree at the very top of the hill.
Okay.
Can you figure out what's going on, Daryl? Can you kind of tell?
Well, I don't see a giant tree.
It was back
So
In
there.
the background, you'll see.
Might
That's
turn.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's the giant
There
tree.
it is.
Oh, that one.
There's a sculpture,
That's
but
the
there's a
sculpture.
giant
Sculpture.
tree.
Giant tree is over here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
The surround sound sounds really
This is sick.
Yeah.
I didn't make this, by the way.
No, I know.
Wow.
This is a map creator that I subscribe to on
That's neat,
Patreon.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
This is of this map package.
How much longer is it? Because if it's going to be longer, I'll just walk over there to see the rest of it.
Like
I thought
halfway.
I thought it was going to be like,
Go
just a
for it.
couple seconds, so I was like, it wasn't worth it. But...
Right. I have the point of view.
Yeah.
Didn't even think about it.
Hey, this looks much better from here.
Yeah? Rather than upside down.
I'd love to hike this.
Oh, the roots and
Uh-huh.
roots are moving.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, the limbs, not the roots.
No, the roots.
Roots works.
Oh,
the
the
roots
root.
are
Oh.
Okay, wow, we found an entrance to the ground.
Okay.
And that's the fog on the
Nice, dude. This game is so cool.
This is very cool.
Yeah, so think of it this way. Like, you're looking up, and there are essentially, like, tiered circles.
yeah.
Tiered concentric circles leading up this mountain.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, now we saw that entrance into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Has
I mean, you haven't actually seen
Yeah,
that
we
yet.
haven't seen
okay. It's just giving us a point.
That's
of reference.
way up at the top.
Okay. Okay.
This is just like an overview of the whole
We
thing.
have to pass beyond the statue area
Yeah.
to get to
You have to
the
make
tree.
it, yeah, you have to make it all the way up this pathway. It's like, see how the pathway goes up the
Yeah.
mountain and there's these concentric rock walls?
Wow. Okay.
You're way down at the bottom and you have to make it all the way up to the top. That's where Yesterhill actually is.
That's very cool.
Wow. So there's two circles up there. One's surrounded by rocks. The other one's surrounded by individual rocks. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so this gives you an overview of what like the whole
Yeah.
area that you're on looks like. So yeah, you're at the base down there by the trees towards Sierra,
Yeah.
and the road goes straight up and then branches
Road that we
off.
came up,
Branches off in these like concentric circles around it, and then goes
and
up
then
to
the
the
mist
very
is
top.
all around.
And then the mist is around the backside of Yesterhill.
Wow.
Well, it goes all the way around.
Yeah, like all the way around.
This is neat.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
where you guys are.
Don't worry, Marge. These druids, we mock
Are
the floor.
nuts.
They're a piece of cake.
Yeah.
If we
They're
could
idiots.
build a rudimentary trebuchet.
And just lay siege to the mountain.
Like fantasy
No,
Romans.
launches.
Just launch you up the mountain.
Yes.
Oh.
Does anybody have the catapult spell? Gregor's like flipping through his spell book. He goes, I don't think I have anything that can do that.
I have spirit guardians.
Yeah, that's like the same as a trebuchet.
So as you approach Yesterhill, the first place that you have to go through is this kind of
And
entryway
we hike straight up.
straight up.
Theron's wearing heavy
Yep.
armor. Theron's very tired.
Well, you haven't even hiked up most of it yet.
Okay.
We just
You
got
are
off our
very,
horses.
you are at the bottom of that hill.
Yeah,
You're at the-
we got off our horses.
yeah, you're at like the
Parking
bottom of the
horses.
hill.
Is there a reason we got off the horses?
I mean, you could
Maybe we should
theoretically
stay on the
ride the
horses.
horses up the hill.
Yeah.
I mean, I
nothing
guess we
stopping
could.
If you're giving us the ability to stay on the horse, Theron's staying on a fucking horse.
Okay.
Otherwise, I think he would be fatigued.
I was like, what is that under? Oh, it's
The speaker.
no, it's Dexter.
Oh, yeah, he's down here.
Yeah.
So you ride into this sort of like entryway area, and you see what look like burial cairns built into the mountain here, and kind of like a ritual altar in the middle with like skulls and deer horns and twigs and like offerings of desiccated berries and all sorts of stuff in like a big bowl at the base of this altar. It looks like nothing has been touched here in a very long time.
I think this is the couch.
It's very comfortable. That's his
Doesn't
favorite place to
seem right. Right? Like,
What?
well, those druids came from Yesterhill.
Yes.
This is their home.
And they returned to Yesterhill.
So why does it look like no one's been here?
I'm just thinking that.
I'll roll perception.
hang out. Okay.
Arthur, are you able to look for tracks going through this area?
That was a 3.
There was a 3. You know what? Let me try.
Theron's sitting on a horse.
Yes.
I'm also on my pony.
That was a 10. Arthur does not pick up any recent tracks.
Okay.
Now, if you will remember, what Davian told you was that the druids came multiple days to like a week
That's not
ago
good.
and stole the last gem and returned to Yesterhill.
Yeah, you
So it's not like they came yesterday.
5 days ago.
Yes, yeah,
Or
They left.
and they left.
my perception's a 9.
None of you guys pick up any tracks that look recent.
That's right, 11.
You're on like a gravel and dirt pathway that branches around this altar and then continues up that hill towards like the main dome of the mountain. This looks kind of like like a welcoming area. It doesn't feel very welcoming, but maybe if you built the altar thing, you might find it welcoming, but it's not particularly welcoming to you guys.
Okay. And these look like cairns.
Yeah, they are essentially, they look like crypts
Yeah.
with the walls like stoned over.
Yeah.
Like stoned up.
I will advance up to at least here, and with my Eldritch sight, start looking left, right, and here.
Nothing looks magical in the area.
Yeah, Marge just keeps going with her little pony.
I'll start moving my way around here slowly. Again, using my Eldritch sight, trying to keep towards the middle of the path.
You're not detecting anything magical in this area.
Theron's gonna move forward.
Okay.
He wants to examine the altar area. It's kind of like, I mean, I already did a perception check, so can I investigate the altar? In terms of like what I'm specifically looking for. So perception, I was looking around. I want to look at how was this group, this society, like building an altar? Like what was it that they were, constructing here?
Give me an investigation check.
$19.
The only thing that you find interesting is as you're looking over this altar, at the very back end of it, there is a wooden carved figure.
This?
No, that's made of bones and antlers.
Oh, okay.
At the back of the altar, there's right around there.
Got it.
There's this wooden carved figure, and it looks strikingly similar to Strahd von Zarovich.
That's unsettling.
Why would druids
So I share that with you guys.
worship? Yeah, why
Yeah.
would druids worship Strahd?
Gregory holds out the Gulthias staff and he says, this stick it's like pulsating, like it has a heartbeat. Do you think that whatever this came from has something to do with vampires or with Strahd in general?
Well,
I could ask
the morning word.
the Morning Lord. I have a spell out of character. I have a spell called Legend Lore, which I can use to learn forgotten stories, current tales, or even secret lore that has never been widely known. So I think in character, I would summon the Morning Lord and ask for his guidance using that spell.
Is it a ritual?
Casting time takes 10 minutes.
Taking a dice tower?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also my
Let's-
only 5th level spell. Like, I have one 5th level spell slot. That would be using that spell.
I would say don't use it.
Okay.
No, no one we would use
Um,
Oh, no, I have other 5th level spells, but I mean, I have one, I can cast
What
one
slot?
5th level
I
spell.
Oh, I see. I see.
And,
I'd
that
rather
would
not.
be. That would be
Wait,
burning.
not here.
Yeah.
If anything, up there might be better, but
Yeah.
Oh, that, the Apex. Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, there's nothing much we can do besides keep going.
I agree. There's nothing that I'm
But now I'm
detecting
extra
that's of magic.
Cautious.
Do any of the crypts look. No, I guess I already did a perception check.
They look all stoned up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't look like they've been interrupted in the last 5 days. Like
So
the
basically,
masonry,
nothing is striking us as out of place,
this
or
seems like a burial ground.
seems like we should keep
Besides
moving
the
then.
weird
Right.
figurine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
like a
can
weird
you can
Strahd
glean
figure.
that probably whoever lives at Yesterhill worships Strahd. They at least make sacrifices to Strahd, whether they worship him or as a deity or not. There's an altar to Strahd at the entrance to Yesterhill. And Gregory feels some sort of strange heartbeat in the staff as if it is coming to life in this place.
So Theron being a man of the cloth and
He actually wears chainmail.
feeling with cloth, it's fabric too.
Man of the mail.
A man of the cloth and
Mail-
a man, yeah. That's my nickname in high school. Mailman.
The mailman.
When I was a linebacker.
Right.
Theron is feeling compelled to destroy the altar.
I would say let's not waste time.
I don't feel comfortable to do that. No.
I
I think we will have Plenty to destroy later.
That's fair. It's just, I mean, it's such a defilement to
Are
be
you saying
worshiping
this out loud?
Yeah,
Like, are you saying this out loud?
yeah,
And-
to be
and-
worshiping this creature.
And
Strahd.
honestly,
He is no deity. Come on.
as we were coming up, looking to the left and looking to the right, and the warning about the mists, I have a feeling we have to come back this way anyway.
Okay.
Arthur
So-
walks up and he goes, destroy anything that resembles a vampire. I hate them.
I can understand.
Let's compromise. I pull out my Morning Star and I smash the Strahd
Figurine.
figurine.
I agree.
I just like, okay, let's get going. And I just bring the hammer down on the figurine and like,
Decapitated.
Oh, I think he just crushes it.
I'm good.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm good if you guys
We're
are.
gonna keep on going.
Yep.
As you crush the figurine, you hear what sounds like the squealing of like bats in the night, and this black mist weaves its way in between your party. And
We didn't even get on the mountain yet. Oh no.
and dismounting from a spectral nightmare and standing in front of you is a tall, handsome man in a fur cloak with a golden sword at his side. And he just smiles at you, Theron. Well, it's not going to be silver. And he just smiles at you and he says, an interesting choice. Pray tell, why did you destroy my likeness? And standing before you is Strahd von Zarovich, dismounted from his nightmare.
Amazing.
Shit.
And you see Arthur. Arthur, like, he's like diagonal behind you, and you can feel like fear and anger just like rolling off of him in like tendrils of emotion.
We're done being controlled by you.
No. No one in Barovia is done being controlled by me.
You are not a deity. Why would anyone worship you?
I am.
The Morning Lord is a god. You are a vampire.
And he disappears and reappears right in front of you, and he grabs you by your mail on your head and yanks your head to the side, and he like puts his fangs about a half an inch from your neck, and he goes, I am the deity. He lets you go
Wow.
and reappears back by his horse. I see that you have brought your little friend back from the dead. I heard the tale of how he was cleaved in two. I supped well that night at my dinner table, listening to the story of his death.
Well, you should know that the Black Razor is no more.
And you see like a flicker of anger cross his face as he thinks of the death of Aramis and Victoria. And he says, give me an insight check.
A 6.
He says, as he looks you over, he goes, inconsequential. Also,
And I smile back at him, baring my fangs.
a half-blood. Very interesting.
Theron has put his mace away because it's not really how he typically fights, and he
Marge's fuming.
and he had like Theron has his
Does she
hand-
have the
sun sword is there.
And I look over at Marge to see what her vibe is.
Well, when he said the comment about Arthur, yeah.
And
Okay, so and his fangs are showing.
as Marge sort of like has a hand on the sun sword,
We're
is
all
is it like is it
twitching.
activated?
Yeah.
Is the sun sword like flared
Yeah, I think
to
so.
life? Okay. He looks at it and he hisses and he says, "I see you have recovered my brother's sword. Little good it will do you without the rest of the artifacts. I hope you know the clock is now ticking." And he looks over his shoulder up the hill, and lightning strikes the hill multiple times. Arkin, give me a history check.
That'd be a 19 altogether.
You remember that there are druids at the top of the hill around that statue that's up there that are essentially trying to bring it to life. And I'll say with that a good enough of a history check there, you can also tell that Strahd is trying to goad you and distract you from what's going on at the top of the hill. But he hasn't relayed that.
Right, I turned my horse and ride it up here. So, you want us to fight you here? Or can we go on and play with your druids, the little statue, and that funny little tree?
Give me an intimidation check.
Can I move Theron?
Yeah.
So he moves over to here.
That'd be a 20.
Strahd doesn't seem scared
Do
of
you want to move at all?
Probably not. I think Marge would stay with Arthur.
Okay.
He doesn't seem scared of you. However, as you make your comment, he smiles and he says, No, I don't think I'll kill you quite yet. Please, go play with my worshippers up on Yesterhill.
Much appreciated.
And he...
Marge goes, "Oh, like we played with Victoria and Miss."
Give me an
Yeah.
intimidation check.
Okay, I do a pluses.
That's good.
And while she's doing that, I would like to just perceive, like,
no.
whether... Do I find him to be very charismatic?
Strahd? Yeah, Strahd's very charismatic.
Okay. That's...
You don't have any pluses?
I have -1. I didn't realize that.
Oh, shit.
I gave you guidance.
Okay.
Did you?
Well, we don't know the determination of the outcome yet,
That's true.
so I think I can give her guidance.
Go for it.
What? That's
Roll a d4.
Four.
Roll a d4.
It was a 7.
Not that it's going to have much of a... Probably won't make much of a difference, but...
I look at Strahd. Is the dinner invitation still?
Love that. Oh my god.
You just said, do you want to fight here or somewhere else?
He smiles and is slightly distracted from Marge for a moment, and he says,
Do you want to fight here or have dinner at the castle?
"Oh, well, you're always welcome at Castle Ravenloft. In fact, I think you'll find it to die for."
10 on intimidation.
Do your worshippers find that funny?
Oh, I don't really care how they find it. Nonetheless,
Hopefully within the week.
I would enjoy that. Please. I think your father would enjoy welcoming you. And he mounts Bosariat his nightmare and vanishes into the mist after leaving you with that little tidbit.
We didn't kill him.
He seemed really dead.
I understand that.
Theron, give me a religion check.
Okay.
But we didn't kill him, if he's telling the truth.
Religion. Your self-guidance. Do you not need it? Was it bad? Was it good?
That was an out one.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
You have no idea what he's talking about. Why he would say that.
Yeah, that's not a 7. Yeah, that's a 1. Yeah.
Oh.
Just wanted to confirm.
What's your father's name?
Yes.
Does it start with an M?
No.
No,
No.
we haven't
Yeah.
dealt with him in so long.
Yeah.
Rahadin.
Rahadin, you have no idea why he would say that Rahadin might still be alive.
Yeah, I think, okay, so in gameplay, Theron was so utterly convinced that we killed him that
Yeah.
I have no idea how that could be possible that he's not dead.
Gregory has a +7 to religion.
You have a +3.
Well, I rolled a 23 with Gregory. Gregory walks up into the midst of the group and he says, he basically tells you that in order to kill a vampire, you not only have to kill them, you have to kill them in such a way that when they turn back into mist, they cannot make it back to their coffin within a day.
He must have.
You know, you probably should have mentioned that when we were killing the vampires.
So essentially, Victoria and Aramis didn't have their coffins close enough, but Rahadin must have brought his coffin somewhere close enough
Right.
that he was able to mist back to his coffin and reconstitute.
I actually do know that. But
as Arkin
also, what?
Arkin's aware of.
Yeah, Arkin is aware of
Okay.
how vampires work.
So,
But he expected that Rahadin had his coffin at the
Right.
castle.
yeah, I mean, why would he, right? Like,
Like, why would he be
why
bringing
would he
it
be
with him?
carrying it around with him?
Well,
I mean, unless he's just very cautious.
we need to head up the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you remember that there's essentially, Strahd has kind of revealed it, there is some sort of ritual going on up the hill, and there is essentially a time factor of when this ritual will be completed.
Yeah.
Alright, Marge continues on.
Why would he?
Are you talking as you're walking?
Yeah, we're
riding,
moving up.
like
Yes,
riding
we're riding.
as quickly as you can up the hill. Mm-hmm.
Why does this fucker keep toying with us? He knows we're going to go up there and kill his worshippers, and he didn't stop us. He's sick. I mean, this
yeah.
vampire is sick.
Yes.
Yeah, I would think so.
But I mean, he's also not being rational, right? Like, he's not stopping us.
Oh, is that the?
Yeah.
He's just threatening us.
We're probably about 100 feet or so. We'll leave the.
Dismount.
Okay.
Well, I think that's where he gets his enjoyment from.
Toying with people, torturing people,
All of the
toying
above.
with people.
I just don't get it.
These people don't matter to him. We
Well-
do, but I think it's because we're giving him a challenge.
So does that mean he doesn't see us as a threat yet?
Probably not.
But we'll be more
happens?
fun.
does.
Although
We'll be more fun to play with.
I think the fact that we killed Victoria and Aramis and destroyed Black Razor
He's
has put us on the
spooking him a
radar
little bit.
more than most.
Right.
Oh yeah, this is the music. This is yeah. We need like midsummer music.
Is this an arch?
Yes.
Okay.
As you crest the hill, lightning strikes at some of these black stone archways, and to set the scene, you come up this hill, and this whole valley, this whole field area is surrounded by these probably 15 to 20 foot tall rock formations. Like there's these giant, like think Easter Island. There's these giant, or Stonehenge, there's these giant rocks that form this ring around this whole valley area. And then there's several other rocks closer. The giant statue is at the back end of this inner circle. And as you crest the hill, you see 6 druids. They are chanting in this like throat music. And I don't know if your Eldritch Sight is still active, but
I would have been keeping it on.
from each of these druids, there is like this strand of magic
Okay.
that is connecting to the statue, and there is also this like faintly pulsating orb of magical energy coming from the very top of the statue as well. And it seems like each of these druids, what you can see is like this strand of red energy that's sort of channeling up to this central glowing point in the statue.
I will turn to Gregory. Their link somehow to that statue. That there's
I'm going to, since I know
Some-
what's gonna happen,
some
I'm gonna,
energy forming off of them.
friends, the Morning Lord, he's with us. And he gives you his blessing.
Oh, okay.
Arthur's also like, see, don't fear anything.
Trust me.
Oh,
He's here.
okay. Well,
And Marge, Arkin, and well, I guess I'll just do me since we're the playable characters. We all get his blessing, and so you feel like a radiance over him, and you get to add over you, and you get to add a D6, a D4 to any attack rolls or saving throws.
casting bless.
Yeah, yeah.
As you cast a spell and channel divine energy, the one druid at the apex of this semicircle around this tree turns and looks at you, and in a language that you do not know but you recognize from the winery, he is speaking druidic. He lifts his hands up into the air, and you hear the sound of earth around you, and from the stones
So much for surprise.
around each of these. Oh yeah, send it towards you. Oh well, that didn't slide at all. And one more. Yeah, that's stone right there. Yep.
Okay.
And right here.
Are they standing on top of them?
No, they're
Or just
erupting
by-
from the earth nearby them.
Okay.
You can kind of make out that there must have been like graves underneath these stones around this circle, and these half-dead berserkers in fur with stone weapons all start running at your party as the druids continue chanting around this this giant tree statue. And
Are
now
they
we're gonna-
undead?
Now we're gonna roll for initiative.
Okay. That's 5.
I'm a 4.
5 for Marge. 4 for Theron.
18.
18 for bullshit.
I don't think I have turn on dead right now.
18 for Arkin, 7
How'd
for
you
Gregory.
When was the last time we had to turn on dead?
18 for Arthur as well. And we are going to start combat then. So,
That's all right. I have other good stuff.
do you?
Sure. Why not?
Up first
We'll find out.
is that berserker right there.
Yeah.
He is going to charge diagonally straight towards Theron as much as he can make it.
10, 15, 20, 25,
30. He's going to take his dash action and engage. Yep. Okay. Next, the next berserker, same thing. Going to charge straight towards Theron.
There.
Yep. And he's going to. By the way, Arkin, give me another history check.
That would be a 12.
You faintly remember. You remember interrupting the ritual. You cannot remember anything. You don't know how long it takes before this ritual is completed, or what happens if the ritual is completed. 17 to hit you with the first attack.
Oof, that misses.
Okay.
I block it with the
Nice.
shield.
Oh, I guess I had a long rest, huh? Because
Yeah. And a 23 to attack you with the second attack.
I'm distracted trying to block the first hit with
Yeah.
my shield, and it opens me up to the second attack.
He is reckless attacking you, by the way, so he has advantage on his attack, but you guys also have advantage attacking him until the start of his next turn.
That's right. Okay.
So you take. Work here. You take 9 points of slashing damage from his great axe as he
Okay.
slashes you. Up next is Arkin.
Okay. I will.
It digs into Theron, but it like most of it's absorbed by the armor.
Yeah.
So it cracks a rib, but Arkin's armor is still intact.
Yeah, and as they're
Arkin.
closer,
Theron. Why am I talking to Arkin?
I don't know.
you know, Theron's armor.
Yeah.
As they're closer to you, you can tell they're not undead. They have been in some sort of repose
Wow.
underneath these cairns. They're dirty and they're hairy and gross, but they don't appear to be undead.
Okay.
Wow.
That changes my plan. All right.
Okay.
And now,
I move from over here to over here.
okay.
And as I'm moving,
Hide behind me, friend.
my form changes and I take on a form of dread
Form of
and I
dread,
gain 7 more hit points.
Okay.
Then I cast Bane on this one, this one, and this one.
Okay.
I need to make a charisma save.
CD.
18 DC. Yep.
They have a -1 to charisma. They all 3 fail.
You want
Okay.
to?
Whenever
You can remember that, or do you want to use like dice as markers?
How many rounds
they're Bane.
is Bane?
Bane is up to a minute, it's concentration.
Concentration. Okay. Can I have a D10, please?
D10. Yeah.
They
Or D8?
each of them. It's the reverse of bless.
Yeah, it's a -D4.
Minus D4 on attacks and saving throws.
So for a minute. Oh, wait, no, I do need a D10 because up to a minute is 10 rounds. So I do need a D10. All right, so we'll start 10 rounds now.
Oh,
Do we need a
actually,
mark?
Berserker B, C,
actually,
D.
can you do one more? person.
Are you casting it at a higher level?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have him, and him all baned.
Well,
Right. So
Who are you adding?
I'll add this one.
Okay, A. Okay, and another charisma.
I'm sorry, what's Bane gonna do?
It's the opposite of
Bless.
bless.
Fail.
So
Okay.
Okay.
So they all subtract a d4 and from attacks and saving throws.
Okay.
And that's
then
all.
we from you, we have plus
Plus
D4.
plus D4.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yes.
So, Berserker A, B, C, and D are all baned.
Correct.
Okay. So, E and F are not. And the druids continue their chanting. Okay. Anything else for Arkin?
No, not at this point.
Okay, and that's concentration.
That is concentration.
Okay. Up next is Arthur. Arthur is going to circle diagonal and over, and he's going to take a shot at this guy here.
just bring it over.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
The butt wine
The butt
from the
wine.
wizard's.
It's
the
delicious.
wizard's butts.
He hits with advantage, and it is an automatic critical hit because that berserker hasn't taken a turn yet. So that is shit. That is 21 points
Nice.
of piercing damage to Berserker D.
Can you turn up this song? This is a good one.
It is good.
Thank you.
21 points of piercing damage with a Constitution saving throw now. This is a good one. This is a banger.
Yeah, right?
He makes a Constitution saving throw. He's not poisoned.
Did he use minus d4?
That's right. Thank you for the reminder. He is poisoned. Jesus. He takes 30 points of poison damage.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
I'm using the stat block of an assassin for
Oh,
Arthur.
cool. Okay, so he's not a ranger.
He's not a ranger, he's an assassin.
Love that.
So he gets advantage when he's attacking a creature that hasn't taken a turn yet on the first round. He gets sneak attack, and his bow arrows are poisoned. 7d6 poison damage on a failed save, and half as much on a successful one. So
Wow.
30 points of poison damage to that berserker. You watch that berserker grab his chest as Arthur sinks an arrow into him, and you see this like greenish black blood oozing down his chest. And Arthur looks back at the rest of you and he goes, "I didn't forget everything I knew." And he just smiles and moves
Yeah.
10, 15, 20. The rest of his movement over slightly closer to the other one.
How many attacks does he get?
He can make 2 short sword attacks or 1 bow attack.
Okay.
As an assassin.
Oh, right.
Is 51 points of damage not enough for you?
No.
Okay.
That's wild. That's the.
Can you pass the wine and the throat singing?
Absolutely.
Up next is, so we'll go in the same order. A, B, C is Druid C. Druid C continues chanting, and Arkin, you see like the red energy like pulsing and growing stronger as the turn and time continues.
Gotcha.
Druid
I was
D.
bumping into those aerator things.
Oh yeah.
I was wondering how they actually work.
Yeah.
The aerators.
I got one of those that you just put into the end
That you
of
just
the bottle.
plug into the bottle.
They splash the wine more, so you have to. You really want to get the nozzle down to the bottom of the glass.
Interesting.
Forward.
No.
Not good. The butt wine's not good.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We're
I'm
trying
so
butt wine.
curious. Good.
I have other red too. Should I open a different bottle of red wine? Is it that bad?
It's bad.
Your sister would like it.
It's sweet.
It's so
Oh,
sweet. I
it
didn't
is.
think of
It's New York though. It's a
No.
New York wine.
What?
New York wines, red wines are usually just same thing Pennsylvania reds.
Would you like me to grab a different bottle of red wine from upstairs? I do not mind. I bought bottles of wine for tonight, knowing we would have lasagna.
Yeah.
And we can dump them in the sink down
I
here.
never waste it, but yeah, probably.
Is it
I'll
that
probably
bad?
just
Do you
like
want to?
It's really,
try it.
It's up.
It's really sweet.
It's so sweet.
it's like a Niagara.
It doesn't smell bad though.
And
No,
kind of a
I thought it was gonna
smells
be dry.
good.
It smells dry. It has a dry.
Yes.
Oh,
Told you.
it's sweet and metallic.
Mhm.
I don't love it.
I hate it. I actually hate it.
Okay.
I very rarely hate wine, but
I'm gonna get-
wine
Let's not
doesn't
advertise
do
it.
for me.
While you guys strategize, while you guys have table talk time, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and get a different bottle of
Okay.
wine. Consider yourself having a couple minutes DM free time.
Okay.
DM free. Okay.
No, I think it's damn fear, right?
What are you doing? Okay. I think that Gregory should focus on.
This is on camera, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
Should
Wanted our
focus.
song back.
Yeah.
Should focus on
one.
the druids, not the berserkers. I think.
Who? Who should focus on
Gregory.
the Gregory. Okay.
Yeah, that's.
I would like him
He's got
to.
this big area of attack spells and stuff.
Yes, I would like to see him fireball.
Here we go.
See if he can get. I don't know if he can get 5, but he should be able to get 4. And what we are looking for, I think, is up there. And I point to the statue.
Yeah. You know we're gonna have to fight that thing, right?
But
We're probably gonna have to fight that thing.
they are and I had said this before. I think they are attempting to
This is not the
make that
It is.
It is?
Yeah, it'll get there.
make that alive.
Oh, come on. Okay. It's like
And
a burning thing.
I think the seed, the magic seed is what's going to do it.
That's what they want.
What?
Did you change the music? Who would anyone like me to empty their?
I don't want to waste it, so we could funnel it back in.
Do you want to funnel it back into the bottle?
Yeah,
You
it'd
know
be-
anybody that would like it? Could you like take
I
it and
literally
give it
would.
to somebody?
Yeah, I could definitely find someone to like it. Yeah.
Alright.
I just
You want
don't
me to
waste
take it
wine.
upstairs? Let's do it upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that fuck would be better.
Yeah.
Where'd everyone go? Hello? Hello?
It's so good. I'm obsessed with this. I'm gonna listen to this on the way home.
It is the Norse throat singing playlist on Spotify.
Obsessed.
It's so bad. I don't know how they do it over a prolonged period of time. No, it hurts. What, the music?
No.
So I was watching an episode of. Oh. I was watching The Kitchen
That
on
has a knife on it.
HBO.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. Have you ever seen that show?
Mm-hmm. The Kitchen? Yeah.
So I just started with episode 1 because I was trying to take a nap in the afternoon. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this will probably be a great show to put on. But I actually got into it, and they're doing this on episode 2. Forget his name. The one that looks a
Do you
little
have like
pretentious.
a sweatshirt?
He's gonna saber a bottle of champagne,
Yeah.
and he's like, he does the saber, and it explodes all over him, and his suit jacket, and his
Oh,
nice
yeah?
pants, and he was so embarrassed. But he played it off, and he served the champagne. Oh man. Huh. I saw you having trouble with this too, and I'm like, yeah, why is it not?
Yeah, I did it that way.
And that seemed to not catch him.
Yeah, it doesn't catch the
Yeah.
edge very well.
Well, we did it. Hopefully this one will be more to your liking.
Hopefully. I think that's such a strong reaction, but I'm glad you all thought the same thing. I would love to go.
Say what?
Oh my god, to a show
Looks good.
where they just only do this,
Thank you.
like in Norway.
I
Oh,
was gonna say they have them. I get TikToks of them sometimes. All
I
right.
lose my mind, become an animal.
So Berserker C, it's their they rush. Bless you. They rush Marge.
Oh, okay.
Alright. It's going to reckless attack you also.
Much better. This is much better.
Yeah. Good. 11 for the first, 20 to hit. Okay.
Chianti.
You take 7 points of
Now,
slashing damage.
did you also do the minus D4?
Also, wait, what was it to hit?
20
Okay, yeah.
Wait.
Then-
minus 3, 17.
Bless and Bane
Yeah, you'll
are
still
so
hit
hard
me.
to keep track of.
Okay.
You don't have shield.
No, she has like multiple weapons.
Okay, so what was what's the damage?
spell shield.
7 damage, 7 slashing damage. Oh, the spell shield?
It is nice.
Yes.
Thanks. I like a Chianti Classico.
Yeah.
I didn't bring wine glass.
Yeah, I
If
usually
there's any left, I'll
don't
worry.
cook with Shiraz.
With Shiraz. Yeah.
It's a thinner body than I'm used to
Yeah.
in most wines I drink, but the flavor's really good.
Yeah. Italian wine. It's European, so it's a little different than like a California Cabernet.
Yeah.
Berserker D. Also baned,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
The only one that's not is E.
He's going to retaliate against Arthur for that assassination attempt. going to try to reckless hit. Minus a d4. He misses.
Cool.
Druid A continues channeling. Druid B continues channeling. Berserker E is going to,
He's a oh, right.
yeah. 30. And I guess dash.
Yep.
And not be able to attack this turn.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. Berserker E was this one. That's Berserker F, but they're next to each other
Yeah,
in turn
exactly.
order. So that's Berserker F's turn. Berserker E is going to advance 1 and try to attack. He's not baned, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Parker's in trouble.
Oh, he only rolled a 1 + 3 for damage. So 4 damage. 4 damage to Arthur.
But,
All right, maybe he's looking okay.
well, he's going to have a
And
problem.
up next is Gregory in the turn order.
Okay.
Gregory is going to maneuver. Turn towards Berserkers surrounding Arthur.
Could we actually see if he would focus on the druids?
You can tell him something.
Yes.
What do you say to him?
Please focus on the druids. Use an area effect. Fireball would be most effective.
Yeah, I suppose I could do that. So that was
You see that so fast.
15, 20, 25. And I'm gonna say, since that's an archway, he can go right underneath it.
Okay.
What do you think?
Is it 20 radius
It's a
or?
20-foot radius, so 40 feet across. So I
Right.
could get 3 with 1 fireball. They're literally 20 feet apart from each other.
He could place it. If he would
I
place
could
it
even do
here,
damage to the tree.
if he would place it here,
Mm-hmm.
he will actually get 4 of them.
Yeah. These 4?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're thinking
Yeah.
fireball centered right here?
Yeah, basically.
10, 20, or 5, 10, 15.
Thanks, Caleb.
Yeah, so just stop short. Okay.
Yeah, I was when I was looking at
Yeah.
the range
Okay.
before.
Yeah, Gregor goes, yeah, I mean, if you say so. And he like whips his hand around and points his staff towards the 4 druids there and casts fireball at 4th level.
Shit. This.
So you have a fail. Have a save. 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 So A fails, B, C, D saves. No,
Only one failed.
only one failed, the topmost one. So it's 96.
I'm going to. When I see him casting
Uh-huh.
like this, is this one that saved?
He failed. Or no, yeah, he did save. Yes.
Okay. You see it like an aura about him, and he needs to subtract a d4 from his roll.
Ooh. So that was a.
I bent his luck.
So the last one rolled a 19, so it would have to be for Kayla. His spell save DC is a 15, so it would have to be a 4 on a D4 for him to.
Oops.
So what? So he still
Oh, wow.
saves. Okay. You bend his luck. He still manages to make the save. So 23 points of fire damage to the first druid.
Okay.
And 12 points of fire damage to the other 3. This is a lot of things to keep.
I know it's a lot of people. I think you should have a little, like, you should have a little paper or something. I don't know.
B. Druid C.
That's the hard part about D&D, is trying to keep track of, like, large-scale battles.
D.
Especially when you're also playing 2 NPCs.
That's your son.
I can
That's
do
your
Oh
son.
my god.
Alright. Okay. I'm a
You
little
could have had
sweaty,
us
but
play,
it's okay.
You could have had us play this NPC.
I know. I know that.
That's fine. We're good. Alright. Druid E is up. Continues channeling on the wicker
You're
statue.
doing a great job
Yeah.
of managing all this. We're just
Seriously.
making fun of how much work you have to do.
Druid F continues channeling.
So it did not interrupt them at all?
You know what? Let me make...
Well, you would think getting blasted with fire.
Boy, you would try.
I don't know how
I
important
will
this
say
ritual is,
the
so.
three that saved continue casting. The one that did not save will make a Constitution check to see if he can continue casting. He does. It's a 15. Up next, March.
Finally. The dude in front of me, which I forget what number he is,
He's
or letter he is.
Yep.
C. I'm gonna do poison spray as my cantrip first,
Mhm.
which he has to be a Constitution save of 15.
Fails.
Sweet. Okay. That is 18 points of poison damage.
Jeez, that's on a cantrip?
Yeah.
Whew.
we're up to a point where it's 2d10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
And then I'm gonna use my second attack, and I'm gonna just use my sun sword.
Okay. The benefits of being an Eldritch Knight where you can cantrip and attack.
Do I have advantage? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You don't have advantage.
But
you have a plus
plus-
D4.
4. Okay.
Why would she have advantage?
I thought
don't.
I
I
thought he
would
was
bless.
reckless.
Oh, he is reckless. Sorry. Yes, you do have advantage
Oh,
and
and
plus
okay.
D4.
Oh,
And technically his save was minus a D4 too, but he failed.
Okay. So I already did 11. So for the bless, I have plus 3, so 14 plus.
Hits anyway.
Okay.
But if you want to roll advantage to see if you crit, go for it.
Yeah.
1d4 again?
No, you're
you
staying
need 20.
attack
Oh,
again.
okay.
You roll your attack twice. And maybe you get an at 20.
16, but
Okay.
yeah.
So it's normal damage. Okay.
Okay.
Attacking with the sun sword.
Attacking with sun sword.
Okay.
That'll be 14 points of damage.
Jeez. Okay.
Radiant damage.
Uh-huh. He is very close to bloodied.
Okay.
So
You poison spray him in the face and he's
so the
Yes.
poison spray is that's a bonus action?
No, I can do cantrip, and then with more magic, I can do again with my
Got it.
weapon.
Okay.
Wow.
That's it. All right, I'm done.
all right. Very
Good job, March.
Good job, March. We like it.
They run.
Let's see. There's a lot of people in turn order, but yes, it is there.
Well,
It is there on
I just remembered that I was a 4 and she was a 5.
You
If
are
she
correct.
just went, it's probably
and
pretty
thusly, it is Theron's turn.
henceforth and thus, Theron casts.
On the couch. Or did he stay upstairs?
No, he went
No,
upstairs.
he went upstairs.
Okay. Just keeping himself entertained. All right, whatever.
Casts.
See, little guy.
Theron casts Spirit Guardians.
Of course he does. Do you need your
Absolutely.
spirit guardians, or do you have some? Do you have some there?
I've got some Spirit
I
Guardians.
was gonna say I left you some. I try to leave Caleb and Theron.
No,
the little
green and
guys.
clear.
Whatever floats your boat,
Really
man.
clear is what I would think.
Okay.
Then he's a
15-foot
fervor
radius. And on creatures' turn, they have to make a wisdom save.
Maybe do
On their
4,
turn.
Right.
Like, yeah, like a green one there, and then we can see.
Yeah. I like that. The radius
It's like a
itself.
circle, yeah.
Okay. So 3 of the
15.
berserkers are inside your
Okay.
radius.
Okay.
Okay.
Sick.
Yeah. Cool.
That's a normal action.
It's like, why wouldn't I cast that? Right?
Yeah.
That's a normal action.
We got good wine now.
It is
We have finally a
it
good
is
one.
my action. Yeah, it is a
Okay.
normal spell action. So that is
Now,
my
okay.
turn.
That sweet wine, if you made sangria with it or something
True.
like
Agreed.
that, would be
And maybe
good.
that's what I'll do.
Yeah, like if you made it into something,
Yeah.
So-
I think it would be just
Let me
Like
just
that?
have a game night. I invite you all over. We're
We just
drinking
drink,
that one.
just drink the sweet wine.
Guys, I need to get rid
I
of it.
remember that.
That and 5 more bottles of it.
You would be fine.
Right. Now, who has that big decanter thing? Whose was that? Was
I
that
have a
yours?
I
decanter.
have a decanter. He has a decanter.
No, the one that you make the sangria in, is that yours?
Oh,
I do have one.
yeah, that's it.
Yes.
That leaks.
Right. Yeah.
The one that
Do you
leaked
remember?
All
out.
of our fridge is
Uh-huh.
just still left there.
Yeah, that's it for Theron's turn.
But
I
on their turns, they have to make a wisdom save, or they take what, like 3d6?
I cast it at 4th level,
Oh,
so it's gonna be
some more.
it's gonna be they have to wisdom save of 17,
Okay.
and if they fail, they take 4d8 damage, and on a save they take half damage.
Okay.
So they take damage.
Arkin, give me another history check, please. So it's going to be Arcana, but
Oh wait,
still, whatever your number
Do you
is.
want Arcana?
Yep.
That would be a 22.
Well,
yeah.
Daryl,
It's
can
not-
you
yes.
give me another D10? If you can spare one.
Yeah, I don't think I had. Oh no, there weren't any.
I gave him
right
one.
here. Thank you.
All right.
I have a couple.
So, we have 2 turn orders here. One is counting the Bane and the Bless.
Right.
That's on 9 turns left. What you can tell with your Arcana check, as you're sort of reading the arcane energy of what's happening here, these druids have been channeling for 3 rounds. In 7 rounds,
It animates.
whatever they're doing
Okay.
is going to happen.
Okay.
7 more rounds or 7 rounds total?
7 rounds total.
So
Okay.
4 rounds left.
No. They've
10
been
rounds. We have
channel-
7 left.
You have 7 left.
Oh, thank
They have been channeling for 3 rounds.
Yeah.
As you rode up the hill, as Scott told you that his druids were getting started doing whatever they were doing,
Yeah.
whatever they are doing with this statue, giving it their energy, they have 7 rounds left.
Okay.
Okay? So you have 9 rounds on Bane and Bless, 7 rounds left on their channeling. We are back at the top of the turn order. Berserker A. So wisdom save.
17.
How about a 3?
I don't think it's gonna do it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Damage. Oof.
Ooh.
26 radiant damage.
Jesus.
Hell
Okay. Yeah. One of your ghosts, like one of your like guardians,
Yeah.
like sort of floats past him, and just like as it moves through him, you watch him almost like look like he's electrified as he like lifts off the ground for a moment and then drops back down. And he is going to continue to reckless attack you. Both attacks miss.
Wow.
Nice.
It was a 7 and a 9.
Plus it's minus D4.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus he would have still been Bane.
Yeah.
So Berserker B is up next on another charisma. No, wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Right?
Wait, yeah.
That is a 16.
Minus.
Nope.
Misses.
Minus
It
D4.
doesn't matter. It fails anyway.
Oh.
Right? Okay. Roll damage. Dude, your fucking spirit guardians are putting in some work.
This one's lower. 15.
Okay. Similar effect happens, and he will try to attack you. A 24 minus. I mean, even minus a D4, it's 20, so it's 22,
Still hits.
and a. So the fire attack hits. So you take 14 points of slashing damage
Okay.
from Berserker B. And then up next is going to be Arkin.
Everyone's still looking pretty good.
You guys aren't low level anymore. You can take a few hits.
Yeah.
March and Theron are a little beefy.
What's your max?
Max is 75.
And
Okay,
Arthur,
76.
Arthur has 78.
Nice.
Arthur?
Assassins have 78 hit points.
Wow.
They're CR8.
And it's like they don't have armor, but they're highly dexterous and they avoid damage through
His
movement.
AC's 15. It's not terrible.
Oh, it's not.
Go ahead,
Okay,
Arkin.
it's not great.
It's not great, no. It's leather, studded leather.
Yeah.
5 feet of movement. Are you trying to line up?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I know exactly what you're trying to do. I will say if you can get into that diagonal to where they're all in a line for you. Yep.
You need that, right there.
5, 10, 15 feet of movement. Yep. They are now in a line for you. And you're not.
I
One of
know.
my spirits like flies past you and just gives you like a thumbs up.
Lightning bolt him.
As
Do
you like, as he
Do
waves
a
back.
lightning bolt. Do it to the lightning.
I know what you're doing. Go for it. Hang tag.
Yeah.
Are hype people.
Yeah, they're my
Lightning
They're
hype.
hype
Yeah.
Dex
guardians.
saves. And a minus D4 for the first
You
one.
look good today.
You're looking good. Go ahead and throw a lightning bolt.
And it is DC 18.
DC 18.
Yep.
Okay. And Berserker D also is Bane, right?
Correct.
He's not looking too hot either.
This is my new video game music for sure.
Yeah.
This is it.
It's good that you baned him. That's a 17. It was a 20 minus 3 for the first one. For Berserker E is a 5. For Berserker F, it is a 13. They all fail.
Nice.
Thanks to your Bane. Now, does it break your concentration?
Now,
We're not playing Baldur's Gate, where it breaks your concentration to cast a different spell.
Oh,
God, I hate
it's so
that
annoying.
spell. Yeah.
It should give you a pop-up warning you, hey,
It's going to break your concentration. If
are you sure you want to
Yes,
cast a
I
second
completely
concentration
agree.
spell?
If they're going to play it that way, that casting another spell breaks your concentration.
35
For all 3.
for all 3.
Okay. Berserker D is
Charred?
immediately blasted through by your lightning bolt, lifts off the ground, and slumps to the ground, dead.
That's so blackened.
Oh yeah,
Full.
charred corpse.
Yep.
Very nicely painted, by the
Thank
way.
you.
I
He's
love
my-
yeah.
He's like right
I
there.
figured I saw the. He's cool.
Berserker
I
E.
saw the fur and I was like, he's a Viking.
Berserker E immediately bloodied by your lightning bolt,
Okay.
and Berserker F. You said 35 damage, right?
Correct.
Berserker F also instantly bloodied by your lightning bolt as it arcs its way through all 3 of them, killing one and grievously wounding the other
Okay.
2.
Right after the little fur on the black
Static
rod,
charge, yeah.
I with my next I bring up my other hand and a purplish blast comes
Quick hitting an
flying.
Eldritch.
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
Okay.
That would be a 21 to hit.
It hits. It hits the Berserker in hide armor, yes.
I was hoping.
So berserkers are almost kind of like a poor man's barbarian, right? Like they don't have all this special skills and rage. They don't have rage and stuff like that.
No.
That would be a total of 14 points.
Of damage?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
This would be much different if they were
And then I move
like
back to here.
Okay.
if they were barbarians.
Well, they're acting like barbarians.
They're kind of like barbarians, yeah.
But they have the reckless attack, which...
They do have reckless attack, yeah.
Arthur's going to take the disengage action.
Okay.
And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to move out of melee range of those two berserkers. And unfortunately, that's going to be all that he can do with his turn, but at least he doesn't take any damage.
Does he act like a rogue?
He kind of, yes. Why?
The reason I'm asking is they can do a bonus action disengage.
He does not have the bonus action disengage option as an assassin. No.
Okay.
He can assassinate with his first turn if he's attacking a creature that hasn't taken a turn yet. He can use evasion to where if he has to make a dex save to get half damage, he actually takes no damage.
Right.
He can sneak attack if he's attacking a creature that he has advantage on, so whether their back is turned to him or they're occupied with something else, he can sneak attack. He does have multi-attack, but since he took the disengage action, he doesn't get another attack.
Okay. The reason I'm saying something is the disengage doesn't get them anywhere, and they still can attack it. You disengaged over to here. They can still come over and attack it
On his turn, on their turn.
on their turn.
Yes.
They don't. He doesn't gain any advantage with disengaging.
He just avoids the opportunity attack from running away from them.
Right, but if he would draw a sword, he could attack them. Unless he's that wounded.
He's not wounded at all.
See, I would think that he would. Now, he doesn't get the sneak attack.
See, here's the thing. He starts as a base class. I mean, Arthur was a ranger, and they
Right.
don't get disengage as a bonus action.
Right, I understand that.
Rangers don't.
I'm just saying that from strategy point, doesn't gain anything for doing absolutely nothing that round.
Rather than drawing a short sword and trying to attack one of them.
Correct.
That's true, and he's got a decent chunk of health.
I see what you're saying, because on their turns,
They're just gonna charge him
get to
down.
him again anyway.
Right. Now,
yeah.
if he had a disengage and then could attack,
Yeah.
Right.
Then
Okay.
he's getting a free attack. And
Right.
Yeah.
No, I like
Without
that.
an opportunity, yeah.
I like that. Okay.
because my rogue will bonus action disengage and start
Right.
a turn,
I do that
then
bonus too.
attack. Right.
Alright. Misses his first short sword attack. Hits with his second. Dirty 20. For 9 points of damage to Berserker A, B, C, E. This E is dead.
D is dead.
So Berserker E takes 9 points of damage. Berserker E is looking rough. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw. She fails. And takes... This is a lot of poison damage.
Yeah.
25 points of poison damage.
Wait, are his swords also
They're
poisoned?
poisoned. All his weapons are poisoned. Berserker E is killed as he succumbs to poison.
So Arthur's handling 3 berserkers on his own.
No. I mean, Arkin killed one of
He
them.
did a little.
Arkin killed
I
one.
did a little. I did a little.
And you know what I'm going to do? Even though it's going to provoke an opportunity attack, I'm still going to retreat away from the last berserker.
You still go
Isn't
what?
too worried about
Move away
Oh,
from the
move
last
away.
Yes, for vital
and
organs.
provoke the opportunity attack.
A little fetishy.
But he's
Yeah.
very much concerned about
Because of
keeping his legs
14
safe.
misses, Yep.
He likes the
Right.
little buttocks should be very
love-
safe.
But I love that armored skirt.
It's cool.
I just
He's
wish
going
it
to
like, why isn't he
pull
wearing
his bow back
armor?
out and take
That's
aim
so
at
funny.
one of the druids.
Okay.
Maybe I'll just repaint his chest to be armor.
Or like a shirt or
Yeah,
something.
maybe I'll just give him armor. Tonight I think about it.
Slutty.
Yeah.
I saw it. No, I saw it. Oh yeah.
It's an armored
Oh,
skirt.
he's chest. Yeah, he's chest.
His
exposed.
chest is wide.
Yeah, he's going
I
for
think
it.
I'm gonna just repaint him to make it look like he has more armor on.
Druid C, that was enveloped in the first fireball, is
Yes.
going to turn.
What? He's a little distracted now.
Yes. And what you can see, Arkin, with your Eldritch Sight, is his tether to this sculpture is snapped as he turns and focuses on Gregory. He is going to.
Yeah, that's what I'm actually thinking he,
Right.
he might do.
He can just rush forward. Or gorilla. Gorilla?
Oh, that's right.
Do
They're
that.
both there.
Yeah.
This is a lot to keep track of, but I
Yeah.
forgot that Gregory can shape change. And thank
Oh
you for
no, I
reminding
didn't.
me.
I didn't forget
Thank you
that.
for reminding me.
I was gonna say we could just put them in front of Michael so he remembers, but I think he's got it.
He is going to call lightning
On.
centered on Gregory, and need to make a dexterity saving throw, as well as Marge, Arkin. Marge, Arkin, and Theron all need to make dexterity
Of
saving
course,
throws.
this is such a Gregory thing.
It
Hey, you're doing a
is.
great
That's-
job of
it's
playing
Now-
Gregory.
perfect.
Now,
Oh, this is the druid.
yeah,
The druid turn.
the druid is casting call lightning on.
I
Oh.
thought Gregory was casting it.
No.
No,
I
no,
was
no.
like, is this
Oh, I
something
thought I know
Gregory
him.
would do?
On us? No.
I rolled
Who
a
has
17.
blessed?
See that? You're good.
Oh, us. The playable characters have blessed.
So plus a d4.
What are we saving from?
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
9 plus the d4.
That's not good.
Okay.
13. So we got a 13, a 17,
9.
a 9,
19.
a 19. 2 saves, 2 fails. 3d10 lightning damage.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow. Hey, it could be
23,
three.
23 points of lightning damage to Theron and Gregory,
23
and
points.
12 points of lightning damage to Marge and Arkin.
Not probably by concentration.
Does it do more damage because I'm wearing heavy metal armor?
Now,
No.
now, if you wanted him to cast heat metal, then that would.
God.
You want me to?
Theron's metal transmits that electricity very effectively, and he is. There is smoke coming off of Theron.
And there is a thundercloud over top of you guys that is just like rolling and crackling with lightning energy. And speaking of which, for the top of the turn order, roll a d100. Lightning from Yesterhill strikes and connects with this rock over here. Massive lightning bolt. You can feel it emanate through the ground. And up next, Druid D continues channeling.
Okay.
He turns back around and continues channeling on the Gulthias tree.
Uh-huh.
Berserker C attacks Marge again. Still reckless attacking. A 19 and a 11, so the 19 hits.
Subtracted
You-
Minus
-4.
D4.
Minus.
Ooh, good call, good call. So it might not hit. -4. 15
Yeah, just does not hit.
misses. Okay.
I'm 16.
All right. So like as he goes to attack you, like this field glows around you, and his battle axe, like or great axe, swings to the side, and he misses you. Berserker D is dead. Druid A
Yeah.
continues channeling.
Okay.
Druid B continues channeling. Berserker E is dead. Berserker F, this guy, is going to charge. He's pretty wounded. He's not going to reckless attack. Misses. 9 to hit. Up next is Gregory. Gregory is going to polymorph.
Yes.
But is he,
He's going to polymorph into a grade 8.
Yes.
Wait, that's
Rob-
Arthur. Timeout. Gregory. Grade 8. Now I have to bring up the grade 8 stat block.
is it 15 by 15 or is it 10 by 10?
I will tell you in a second. Great question. Giant 8, not grade 8.
Correct.
It is a huge beast, so it should be 15 feet across.
Okay.
No, it's like
And Gregory in Giant 8 form is going to continue doing what you told him to do. 20. He's going to attempt to slam this druid.
Cool.
Is that the druid that casts lightning?
That
That one?
Correct. That druid cast.
So not even like.
I'd rather he.
Yeah.
he seems
I don't think it matters much which druid casts lightning. They can all cast lightning.
Okay.
Although Call Lightning is OT round.
That is a
Okay.
27 to
Multi-round.
hit.
Oh,
A 27 to hit.
is it concentration?
It's a
Okay.
27 to hit. Two 27s to hit.
Wow.
Wow.
Pop.
See.
Did you just tear him in half?
Would be great.
Like,
That
rip a
would be
limb out?
so great.
That is funny.
It'd be so nice.
14
druids probably can't cast a lot of spells if they're missing
20
their
points
arms.
of damage to Druid D.
Okay. Like Juggernaut with
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
Or Deadpool.
Actually, no. It's 20 points of damage for the first attack to Druid D. 3d10 plus 6. 9 plus 6. 15 points of Druid. Points of Druid
35.
damage.
Guys, we're mathing hard tonight.
He, Giant Ape, Gregory, slams this druid into the ground, flattens him into a pancake,
Amazing.
killing him, and roars. He only used 15 points of 15 feet of movement. He is going to take 5 and
Wow.
close to the next one. Okay,
Yes.
we got it. We're on this. All right.
We're on this. You're on this. You're killing it.
All right. Next in the turn order is Druid E. Druid E.
It'd be neat to watch a Twitch stream of Michael just playing all the.
Myself, just playing D&D by myself.
So I feel like that's the niche that's missing in the market, right? That's what's missing. Is like a single person playing everything.
What we do is would be good is to record that and change outfits. Record them.
So you have to trim. You have to
Yeah.
do live
Oh my
trimming.
God.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think?
No. And then layer the music afterwards.
Okay,
Yeah, I can help with post edit.
I bet you. Druid E is going to cast Entangle.
Where?
Which one's he?
A 20-foot square.
Okay.
There.
The chick. Guy.
Range is 90 feet. A 20-foot square for all of you guys, including
Wow.
the three berserkers here.
Wow.
So all of you, Marge, Theron, and Arkin, I need a strength check.
Is it now or on the
Oh,
start?
it's on your turn. It's on your turn. Not yet.
Okay.
Okay.
So vines erupt all around you.
Good bonus.
Yeah. So I might have to heal. Like, I might not be able to focus on. I mean, I was like gonna do like a guiding bolt strike and try to take out a druid, but
Oh.
my health did drop pretty fast.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oddly, this is right.
That's what I got. I don't have vines. So these vines erupt out.
Purple
here.
tentacle vines.
Purple tentacle vines.
Suddenly we're.
You notice with
Yeah.
your Eldritch Sight, snaps the tether from that druid to the tree behind it. Druid F continues channeling.
Okay.
Marge,
Strength. I would do the strength.
strength check, please.
Only if she wants.
Oh, saving throw. Strength saving throw.
Only if she wants to move, right?
If you want to.
Add.
Oh,
Otherwise, you're restrained by the vines.
I don't want to move, but I do want to attack, and I'm assuming I can still attack.
You can use.
If my feet, I'm assuming, are.
So you are restrained, which your movement is 0. You can't benefit from any bonus to your speed. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and you have disadvantage with your attack rolls.
Will it cancel out?
Well, then doing.
If you
this-
make a strength
if
save,
you make a straight save, then it doesn't.
you're fine.
Right.
I don't.
Yeah, you're not entangled. What did you
No,
roll?
I
A 7?
a 7 plus,
Add +4, the D4.
but I don't think that would help.
The DC is 14.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you are restrained.
Okay.
You can't move. You can take your action to try and break the restraint, or you can attack with disadvantage.
Which at this point would. Did he attack with recklessly?
He is reckless attacking, so,
So
it's
it's just
standard
with
attack.
standard attack.
So your disadvantage would cancel out with your advantage.
Alright,
Yes.
sounds good. So we're gonna do exactly
Yeah.
that.
Yes. Yes.
We're gonna do poison spray. So
Yeah.
Constitution save again
Uh-huh.
with I guess no.
Minus D4.
Okay. So you have to be 15.
It's going to be a 19 at the worst. So he saves that.
Okay. Then
Did you do the Bane?
It was 23, so even minus a D4.
yeah,
would be a
yeah.
19.
That's fine. Okay. Well, it's not fine, but it's fine.
And then you're going to.
So I'm gonna attack with my sword.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's just a straight attack then.
Yeah.
Advantage and disadvantage cancel out.
You still get the D4 bonus.
You do. You are still blessed. And if
Yeah,
you
but I don't
roll
think
a
that's a
3 or higher, you got it. Actually, a 2 or higher, if that's an 11.
All right. 14.
Yep, you're good.
Okay.
Hit.
All right. Okay. It's 9
Nice.
damage. That's
Right. He's bloodied as you slash him with the sun sword and like burn, like scald a line of wound injury across his hide armor. You cannot move, you can't disengage or anything.
right.
So end of turn.
Yeah, I guess.
You can. I mean, you're healthy. So I was gonna say you can like second wind or action surge or whatever, but it's up to you.
Yeah. I'll action surge to try to break out of it.
Okay. So you're gonna take another action to make a strength check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So,
And it's a strength check, not a strength saving throw this
Right.
time. Just be in your skills. Yeah.
it's a 16.
That breaks it. You're no longer restrained.
Cool.
Okay.
Does that also mean I don't have a disadvantage anymore?
That means you don't have disadvantage anymore. Yep, you break out of the entanglement. Thayron, strength saving throw, please.
That was a
Do you want me to
4.
grab you the wine glass?
That's
I know
a
you
4.
do. You want me to?
Mine, I think, is in the kitchen.
You know what? You could probably just drink out of the bottle.
I'm not gonna drink out.
That'd be classy. It's not a shitty beer one.
We put cheese on our lasagna from a
From the
Ziploc
plastic
bag.
bag. From the Ziploc bag? Yes, we did.
Yeah,
Yes, we did.
I did take a block of Parmesan and grate that cheese into that bag.
Yeah.
So, just saying,
You know,
it's
on the
not
back end.
It's
it was
not
very
craft
nice.
back.
Yeah.
It's not craft Parmesan.
Thank you.
This
Thayron, what was your strength saving throw?
4.
You are entangled.
Yeah, I'm entangled.
Yep. But you can. I mean, you can still cast spells and everything. You just can't move.
Okay.
Yeah, this was a nice
Merci
$0.6 a pound.
Let's see how this
Parmesan.
It was very good Parmesan.
Oh, I love it.
It's got a little slot, so you
Yeah.
can slot in the
Nice.
little wine glass. Ah,
Our new sponsor.
yeah, Wormwood Game.
Wormwood
yeah, right.
Game.
Yeah, right. Oh my god, in my dreams.
True.
Daryl, what would you like to do? What would Thayron like to do?
He would like to break free, but he did not.
Yeah.
He did it on a saving throw. Nope. You can take an action and try to heal.
Heal.
I think I need to heal.
Why? Slightly less than half health.
I need to heal. How's the rest of my party looking?
57 out of 76, so not bad.
55 out of 67.
All right.
Arthur.
You guys.
Yeah, we're
Pretty much.
Arthur is pretty much full health.
I'm gonna cure wounds.
she has
On,
an 8.
I'm gonna cast cure
Oh,
wounds on
okay.
myself at 4th level.
Gregory is 21 out of 56. However, Ape Gregory is 157 hit points.
Yeah.
He's doing okay.
Yeah, we're not gonna lose the cleric on this one.
Okay.
So 48 plus 11 points of healing.
You're cure woundsing yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, so it'll come out to like 3. General divinity. Servant's future story. No, it's. Listed here when you cast a spell at first level or higher that restores hit points to a creature other than you. Okay, so I can't use that. Alright. I was just seeing if I got any bonus healing. So it is going to come out to 22 points of healing.
That's
Something.
a decent chunk of
That's
your health. Well, that's
awesome.
more than a quarter of your health, right?
Yeah.
This one's pretty good.
Yeah, it's really good.
So back up to 51 out of 75. So Thayron's feeling refreshed. Refreshed, but still, wounded. So that's all I can do on my
and you're
turn.
entangled.
And I'm entangled.
Okay.
So luckily I have my spirit guardians fighting for Thayron because Thayron's not directly fighting.
The 3 druids that are still channeling their energy into this tree creature, like the chanting intensifies as we go down another round. You have 8 rounds left of Bane and Bless. And just for S's and G's,
Oh my god.
Yeah, he worked on making that to me.
that's what you That's the giant tree creature that these druids
Wow.
are chanting around.
Can I see it?
You may.
See its face?
You may.
Wow, it's heavy.
Yeah.
Is it made out of ceramic?
No. Resin, I think. But it's heavy as shit. I think.
It is solid resin. That is not hollow.
No, go ahead, pass it around.
He is sick.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Wow.
That took me probably 12 hours total.
Was he
Wow.
like not painted at all?
No, he wasn't even primed.
Damn.
I love all
That's
the
awesome.
bushiness that you added.
I had a
Bush. You got some
Yeah,
good
he's got
bush.
some good bush.
the mushrooms are like dripping
Yeah.
with slime.
I bet it does poison damage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like
I
that.
mean, he's not
What
accurate
did you
to
use for the drip?
hot glue.
Hot glue?
Yeah.
Hey, I bet 8 Gregory can climb this thing. Gong.
Holding large up there.
And that magical signature that you're detecting coming from him is
Like right at the top.
inside
Nice.
there.
Very nice.
Yep.
You see that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Again, good thing we have 8 Gregory.
Almost like maybe there's a gem type seed
Yep.
Wow.
inside
Wait,
that top.
See it?
Yes, I can. Okay.
Yeah. That's where you detect the
Um,
magical energy coming from.
You should. Did you like initial your thing at the bottom?
No.
Pick up the T-Rex.
Yeah.
Well,
You should do that.
Yeah.
I do that because we trade our stuff back and forth a lot.
Yeah, but you still should do it so that like you know when you did it.
Oh yeah, the date. Yeah.
I have a
So
silver
if-
Sharpie I could, because I primed and painted the bottom of his feet too, so they wouldn't like rub off on anything.
Yeah.
But yes, that's like to give some vertical perspective on like what you guys are seeing. There's like this 30-foot creepy tree statue.
Just because it's relevant to what you just said, black Sharpie actually shows up. The sheen shows up on black. So
Okay.
you don't have to worry about what you
Got
can
it.
use silver or black.
All right, Berserker A
Yeah.
continues attacking Theron recklessly.
Not until he takes damage.
Oh, that's right, Wisdom save, right?
Yeah, 17.
15. And then I didn't even subtract the D4 because.
It takes 14 radiant damage.
All right. I like it.
How bad is it looking?
He's bloody now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
These are
and
tough.
let's
'Cause
see.
that's
Yeah, I know.
The first attack.
that one took like 20 something the first time. So like 24 damage the first time. 15
What's
the second.
What's your
They're
AC?
tough. Mine is 18.
Okay, so even minus D4, he would have hit you. It was 23 to hit on the second attack.
Okay.
Oh, you're lucky that dice rolled over onto a 1. You take 4 points of slashing damage.
Wow.
from this
Wow.
great axe. Yep. It rolled over from an 11 on a D12
Yeah.
to a 1, and you take.
I feel like Theron like brings up his shield.
That must have been the Morning Lord. Yeah,
Yeah,
it must
brings
have
up
been
his
the Morning
shield
Lord
and he
or
brings that
something.
great axe down
Uh-huh.
hard on the shield, but it still like sprains and like almost dislocates Theron's shoulder.
Yeah.
just from the impact. But he doesn't take direct damage from the great axe. It's more like the blunt. He takes blunt damage.
Berserker B. Oh, you know what? And they need to make strength saving throws to see if they're entangled as well.
Oh, yeah.
He succeeds. So he's not entangled, but now wisdom.
Did he subtract D4?
It was a 22.
Okay.
So he would have gotten it anyway. He fails the wisdom saving throw though, so damage to Berserker B from your guardian.
This is a good one. 25
Oh,
radiant
shit.
damage. They swarm.
Yeah. Yeah, bloodied for sure.
Like all 4 of them like fly through him, one after the other.
First of the attacks with advantage, they both miss. That was a 4 and
Wow.
a 2, a 9 and a 7.
I only took 4 damage on that.
Yep. Both berserkers. The second berserker completely misses you. Arkin, it's your turn.
Thank you, Father.
Arthur's
Lord.
like, I
Morning,
still
Lord.
don't believe in him.
Morning, Lord, be praised.
Okay, it was only a 10 to,
For the entangle?
yeah.
Alright, you're entangled as well?
Yep. I am.
So, I mean, like, but you don't make attacks. But if you were to
I
catch an
don't.
Eldritch Blast, it would be a disadvantage. Well, no.
Right.
Well, yeah, I would say spell attacks are still a disadvantage, too.
Okay. I am going to Misty Step
Ooh, okay.
here.
Okay. If you now I will say, if you Misty Step outside of the entangled area, you would no longer be restrained.
I understand, but I'm Misty Stepping to here because this
It's
is
a
a
lightning bolt.
very pretty line.
Very nice. Oh, yeah. So the Berserker and Druids A and B.
Yes,
How long is your lightning bolt?
100.
Okay.
It's 80 something to
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Wow.
So dex saves.
Yes,
All
Are you
right.
sure these aren't 10-foot squares?
yes.
So dex for Berserker.
And he has a minus D4. Those are regular.
Yeah.
An 11 doesn't matter, minus the D4. So Berserker fails, Druid A fails, Druid B fails. All three fail.
So, did you drip glue? Is that what the? That's not. That was a nice idea.
And on his mouth too. If you turn him around and look at his mouth, I dripped glue and then I painted it with like an amber color to look like sap.
Wow.
29 points of damage.
Wow.
Nice.
So 29 points to Berserker A and Druid
Wow.
A and B, right?
Correct.
Okay. Berserker A, you fry him. You electrocute him, he's dead.
Are there any animals in this? Are there any like chipmunks or
I
anything
couldn't
hidden?
find any that was small enough that they would make sense. Druid A, you fry him, he's dead. Druid B,
Wow.
you fry him, he's dead.
Well done, dude.
And you watch with your
Damn.
Eldritch Sight as 2 more of those tethers to this tree creature
So
are
we're down
severed.
1.
You are down to
1.
2 druids.
No, that would.
Oh no, this one turned. You are
Oh.
down to 1 druid that is
Yes.
channeling. Yes.
I'd be kind of disappointed if we don't actually fight the thing that he spent so much
I
time
know.
painting.
No, I'm quite good about that.
The thing that I spent so much.
Oh my
No,
god.
no, I really don't.
File banishment.
which did
No,
take,
I'm with the gem.
which did take 23 points
Right.
of damage from Caleb's fireball, by the
Right.
way. Which just kind of singed some of its bark a little bit.
Right.
Oh.
So yes, anything else for Arkin?
No, I can't.
Then up next is Arthur. Arthur looks back at Arkin and he goes, any thoughts?
Who is this?
Arthur. He's basically like NPC now, so he will respond to prompts or suggestions from the party. I can use him independently if you guys want, but
I mean, I feel like to attack the guy in front, like
the berserker that's in
Yeah.
front of him,
just
Defend yourself.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
I can
Exactly
do that.
what I have to
He
do.
draws his short sword and makes 2 attacks at the berserker in front of him.
It's weird that we had to tell him to do that.
1,
He's a little fucky break.
which sure is.
Defend yourself.
A
Fight.
nat 1 and a 24 to hit.
Oof.
Wow. Okay.
2 hits. Nice.
Yeah, he makes 2 short sword attacks. Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay, calm down.
Would you like more wine?
No, I'm good.
2 hits.
A, B, C. D's dead. E's dead. That's F. Berserker F takes 4 points of slashing. Needs to make a Constitution save. which he succeeds, so he takes half damage from the poison. $27 cut in half. 14.
How bad doesn't...
Berserker F is looking pretty rough.
Okay.
He's well past bloodied, very rough looking. Cut apart by Arthur's sword and hemorrhaging poisonous blood. Druid C. A and B are dead, Druid C.
Yep.
Druid C cancels his call lightning,
Okay.
turns back to the tree, and continues channeling
Whoa.
on the tree creature.
Okay.
You watch with your Eldritch Sight as
As
his
it
red
starts-
band is like
yeah.
connected back to the tree and like pumping energy back into it. Druid D is dead. Berserker C,
What
the
bar?
one in front of March. He's reckless attacking, so advantage, but disadvantage from entangle. Oh no, he gets to reroll his strength save at the start of his turn. Alright, breaks the entanglement.
So it's just doable.
Gonna attack you.
He doesn't have Bane anymore.
He does still
He
have
does.
both of his attacks miss.
Okay.
Wow.
A 10 and a 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys have killed a lot of these fuckers.
A couple of them. Yeah.
Berserker F is going to attack Arthur.
Uh-huh.
He's on death's door. He's going to attack recklessly.
Okay.
He does 4 points of slashing damage
Nice.
to Arthur. And up next is Gregory. Okay, over here. Gregory, in giant ape form. Oh yeah, he can't cast spells. It's actually easier when he's in giant ape form.
Yeah.
He is going to attempt to slam the druid that continued channeling.
Uh-huh.
Does he have a throw option?
He has a rock throw option.
It would be cool if he could pick him up and throw him into the statue that he's like channeling.
First attack
just
misses.
throws.
Yeah.
Second attack hits.
Actually had that happen with one of my characters. Where he was just thrown. Actually, it was she. And she simply landed on her feet and said, "Huh,
Wow.
rogue
Yeah,
evasion."
sure.
The druid is almost killed as
He slams him.
he slams it. Yeah.
Multiple fractures and broken
Oh
bones.
yeah, like almost crumpled to the ground, and like that red trail of energy is just like barely trickling to the creature.
That one has tangle.
Druid E
E.
is going to cast. Druid E is going to cast Call Lightning.
Does the entangle go away?
That's right, he's maintaining the entangled.
She.
They. They.
Oh, okay.
Actually is going to cast Wither and Bloom. So yes, entangled is broken.
What is she casting?
Wither and Bloom. Constitution saving throw from Greg. but she has +4.
Where's she centering it?
And about here.
Okay.
That was a 2. Fails. Six. Takes 11 points of necrotic damage, and you watch as the druid like grows in stature and like slams their staff against the ground, and Ape Gregory withers just a little bit as this like necrotic energy spreads out from underneath him.
If you were watching that, it would remind you of something that I cast.
Yeah, that green orb spell that Arkin has
Cast upstairs,
Yeah.
and then Gregory.
and the spell that you cast
Healed.
on Aramis and Victoria, right? That was also Wither and Bloom.
No, that was 60 radiant.
That's 16 radiant. Okay.
That's the bigger one.
Druid F continues channeling. March, you up?
How's the dude in front of me looking?
Dude in front of you. That's a great question. That's Berserker C,
Yes.
and Berserker C is bloodied.
I'm gonna play it safe. I'm not gonna do poison spray. I'm just gonna do. I mean,
Go for it.
yeah. Alright.
Oh yeah. And can you remove the tentacles because there's no more entangled there?
Poison spray. So Constitution 15.
Ooh. How about that?
Doesn't work.
Let nothing cut it.
So they are going to
Hey,
take
very
15
nice.
points of poison
Thank
damage.
you. Thank you.
Are they dead?
Berserker C takes how much?
19 points of poison.
They are not dead.
I just realized I don't think Berserker C has been taken.
How's he looking?
Berserker C is
But-
almost dead.
I don't think Berserker C has been taking spiritual guardian damage.
He did.
He did. No, he did on
Yeah,
his
he
turn.
did.
Yeah.
But it's March's turn, so he doesn't.
No. Okay. I don't remember.
He
what
took
damage.
spiritual guardian damage twice now,
Well, I mean, these two did.
Yeah.
and him.
I did. Okay.
Alright, 22 points to hit with my son's Sunny Sword.
Yep. Chianti, cheers to you. That hits.
But these two go with the
That
same
is 12
time. This-
points
that's
of
what it was.
radiant
Okay.
damage.
You roast him.
Yeah.
Shove the sun sword into his gut, and you watch as like fire envelops him and like spits out his eyes and his mouth, and they sizzle, and like all the liquid in his body evaporates. And as you pull the sun sword out of him, he crumples to the ground in like this sizzling pile on the ground.
I will.
Reminds me of when Dundarian did that in Game of Thrones.
Just gonna go 20
Closer.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you only have 25 feet of movement?
I just want to go there. That's all.
With spiritual guardians would be like, bye. Good luck.
That was really
You got it.
How is B looking?
Berserker B. Berserker B is bloodied, still standing.
Okay.
So with March's turn passed, it is now Theron's turn at the end of the
All right.
turn order. This is very like.
I need something inspiring for what I'm about to do.
We'll get there.
It
Probably
is
the next
It
one.
is a Lubatai.
Ooh, this one's gonna get intense. I feel it.
I just know.
Yeah. All right. Theron is going to
Take a picture.
pull back and and pull back his shield and cast Guiding Bolt directly into the chest of this barbarian in front of him.
Oh, that is it a spell attack?
It's a spell attack, so I get to add the.
It's towards me.
You have disadvantage from being in melee range.
Really?
Is it an attack roll?
It's a spell attack.
Yeah.
Yes.
Disadvantage.
I have disadvantage.
Yep.
Huh. Okay. Well, the first first attack would have been 23. And 13
13 does still hit.
plus 3 is 16 to
It
hit.
hits.
All right.
Still hits.
This bastard takes 24 radiant damage from my guiding bolt
Shit.
at close range.
That's Berserker C.
Yes.
See.
Berserker no. Berserker C is dead. Berserker B.
Oh, right. Sorry.
20 what?
24.
Almost dead.
damage.
Almost kill him with that. Yep. He's on death's door. As you smite him in the name of the Morning Lord.
The Morning Lord greets you, my friend.
I worship none but Strahd.
You don't speak common.
And he coughs. He does. Yes, he does. They're berserkers. They don't speak druidic.
Oh, okay.
And in common, he says, "I worship none but Strahd," and he coughs blood out of his mouth as he says it.
That's all I got.
Okay. All right. I mean, you almost killed him.
Well,
I'm gonna let you think.
yeah, you know what? I'm not worried about an opportunity attack because I'm gonna. Can I shove him as a bonus action?
No, that would be an action.
That's an action?
Yes.
Think I have anything else I can do? Creating a spiritual weapon is an action. Using it is a bonus action, right?
No, creating it is a bonus action. Casting
Alright.
the spell is a bonus
Alright,
action.
let's create a spiritual weapon. I'm gonna create a spiritual weapon right behind him.
All right.
Actually, wait. Spiritual weapon.
I'm pretty sure you can make an attack with it on your first turn also. I mean, you can read the spell description to me,
Okay.
but I think it's a bonus action. Well, I don't know,
Yeah, I'll read it.
frankly,
I'm gonna cast it.
and also unfrankly.
As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon. Oh wait.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a casting time is a bonus action.
Yep.
Create it. You create it. When you cast the spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon.
Then I would
That's
say
part
you
of the
can
bonus action.
You can make the spell attack.
Hey, how about that? All right.
At advantage.
So we're gonna do that.
Yes, he's reckless, so you make your attack with advantage.
Spiritual weapon +9 to hit.
Well, that the guided bolt.
25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
It's not a lot. 8 radiant damage.
You kill it.
Yeah.
You had 3
So as he says, I worship Strahd. A spiritual weapon radiates behind
Crunches his
him
head.
and comes down on his head with a.
Beautiful. Yep. And you just absolutely wreck him.
Then meet your maker.
Oh. The cleric with the one-liners.
And
Nice.
with that, Theron's gonna move 30 feet?
Mhm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Top of the turn order.
Oh, and then these guys obviously move with me. So 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15.
Oh, so
Just
close.
outside.
Yeah. I don't think I could have done anything different there.
No.
15.
7 turns left on blast. Everybody that had Bane was already dead.
Correct.
But 7 turns left on your bless. 5 turns left on the channeling of the 3 druids that are still alive. right, top of turn order.
I guess,
Berserkers are dead.
can I add? So actually, if I had just moved there, that would change the orientation just enough. Because I came down through
You
there.
can't go. I don't think you could go further that way. You can't go further that way or that way
We're gonna leave it at what it is for this turn.
because you counted from here.
All right, so Berserker A is dead. Berserker B is dead. That means it's Arkin's turn.
Then I misty step
Oh.
over to here.
And that spiritual guardian's like,
Hey, Arkin.
Hey, are you gonna kill this
Nice
guy?
to see you again.
What are you gonna do if you get close enough to this?
Let's do this together, guy.
Guess
20 to hit.
Yeah.
You see Arkin grab the druid, bend her head, and go.
Oh.
Oh, that's wow!
What the fuck was
Yeah,
that?
you got it, dude.
So, do they approve of this? Because
oh yeah.
you're a
these are-
life cleric,
Yeah.
and he is using a vampire ability.
Yeah, I guess.
So that's A, B, C, D. No, that's
E.
Druid E. Okay.
She
Yeah, I guess they would,
loses.
technically, because they're not necrotic.
What?
My spiritual guardians are not necrotic guardians; they're radiant.
Well, I would imagine they would have the same alignment as you as well.
Yeah, so
All right.
they're like,
Druid E.
She takes.
they're judge. They're very
They know who
judgy.
their allies are. They're judgy, but they know
Yeah.
he's an ally.
Okay, it's just piercing
Passive
damage.
aggressive is what
She
they
takes
are.
5
Like
points
what's his name
of
from
damage.
Schitt's Creek?
Okay.
Yes.
David.
gained-
Like David from Schitt's Creek.
I gained 5 points of.
5 health or 5 temporary health?
Okay.
It's
5 health.
5 health.
You could have chosen
Alright.
better.
Michael, my spiritual guardian is like David handles this like David
Yes.
from Schitt's Creek. It's like
I
Yeah.
actually hated that.
Yes. And so to
I
put it in.
love that for you.
To put it in context, Theron and March. So Arthur's facing this berserker and fighting
Yeah.
him, but Theron and March both see as Arkin, just like Strahd did with you, and
Yeah.
pulled your head to the side and almost bit you.
it reminds me of a vampire.
But Arkin bites this druid and drains some of its life force.
March is like slightly triggered. Just
Fair.
a little bit.
She is a vampire hunter.
Yeah.
So that's what you guys see. Okay. Arkin, anything else for your turn?
Bonus action. Nope. That's
Okay.
it.
All right.
And
Then
You know what? I think sorry.
No, you're okay.
My spiritual guardian for a moment becomes aggressive towards you. In that moment when you do that, it almost like goes to attack you, and then it's like does the judgy thing. It's like and it becomes playful. Becomes kind of like playful again, but for a moment was like the attack guardian.
Uh-huh.
And then like once goes back to the like
All right. 5 points of slashing damage to Berserker F from Arthur. And Constitution saving throw. It succeeds.
I think that makes sense, right? Because like for a moment it saw you as
Well,
A
I'm
vampire.
also in my form of dread.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
looks like a vampire. He's
Well,
scared
that
right
and
now.
like just like all black, all like
yeah.
You're a little
elongated.
goth. You're just a goth.
You're goth Arthur.
He's
You're goth
like-
with greasy
He's
hair.
like 2007
Yeah.
Hot Topic,
Yeah.
Wow.
hanging out by the fountain in the mall. Yeah.
I'm selling strange things.
Why are we listening to seagulls?
I don't know.
Right, these are seagulls. These aren't ravens.
Those are seagulls.
Not quite ravens, but
Berserker
I have
F.
faith in this playlist.
Berserker
I'm
F
having a great time with
This
it.
is pretty rough looking, but still alive.
Yeah.
Blight Druid C, barely alive, is going to stop his channeling of the tree creature and is going to cast Call Lightning centered. Arkin, Theron, Marge, and Arthur all need to make dex saves.
We still have bless.
Yeah.
Yeah, so plus a d4. Arthur succeeds. DC is 16.
Okay.
Wow. 19. I don't know how Theron did that.
Success, success, fail,
Success. 18.
success. Okay. So. It is 27 points of damage to Marge and 14 points of damage to Arthur, Theron, and Arkin.
Oh, we still take half damage.
You take half damage.
I gotta say, Theron, there's no way Theron could have outmaneuvered that. Theron just used his shield to block most of the damage.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. It's not that bad.
You know,
No,
what?
it's kind of bad.
So Theron is like
I don't think I
hiding
have.
behind his tower shield,
Oh, I do.
and he looked to see how you guys are doing, and what does he see from March?
You're bloody.
Crispy.
Marge is bloody.
Yeah,
like-
I'm okay. I'm not stumbling, but
Are you
like
pretty singed?
But that-
30. I have 30
that definitely
points
seems-
left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Arkin,
Yeah.
health. Okay.
Oh, I'm at 53.
Okay.
I lost
Out
my
of
temporary.
67?
What?
Out of 67?
Yeah.
Okay. That druid though that cast Call Lightning, I mean, on death's door, almost dead.
It was like their
Gregory-
Hail Mary.
It was like their Hail Mary. Gregory almost killed them on their last turn. Druid D's dead. Berserker C's dead. Berserker D's dead. Druid A's dead. Druid B is dead. Berserker E is dead. Berserker F. It's their turn. Going to attack Arthur. Everything they got. Reckless attacks to hit. Hits for 12 points of slashing damage. Arthur is still not bloodied. Holding his own.
Why does the NPC play better than us?
He
I would say
is
that.
doing just fine. Ape Gregory is going to try and smash that druid with 1 health into the ground. Misses, surprisingly. Second attack. Hits.
That's it.
Yeah, be realistic. I don't even need to roll damage. Ape Gregory, 2 hands, slams the druid, splatters it into a pancake. I think you painted this one too.
I did, but it's still like, is it still relevant for the campaign?
It might be. Yeah. That druid is killed. There is only one druid maintaining its tether to the tree creature at this time.
How many rounds left?
Let's see. We are Druid E and Druid F both have their turns. Druid E is this one.
Yep.
Going to maintain the Call Lightning. So I need another dex save from Theron, Marge, Arkin,
God.
Yeah.
and Arthur.
Wow. I did it again. I saved.
19.
Save,
20.
save.
Dirty 20.
3 saves.
15 on the die, so
It's a 1.
Plus
It's a save.
4.
Yep, save. All 4 save. So it's
Half damage.
10 cut in half. Yeah. all of us take 12 points of lightning damage.
I mean, that still hurts.
A lot.
Yeah.
I'm at 18 points.
Now Arthur. Now
I've healed already.
Now Arthur's blood.
If I hadn't healed, I'd be down because I healed for 22
Yeah.
before,
Yeah.
and I'm down to 21. So I would be unconscious at this point.
Druid F maintains the channel, pulsating energy to this giant tree creature.
Alright, well, they're not gonna get through 5 turns.
No.
March, you're up.
Unless he turns polymorphs
Okay.
into a T-Rex.
I'm gonna.
Rack some shit. Uh-huh. Yep.
Okay, we're
Yep.
getting up
You're in
there.
melee. Yep. Okay.
So we're gonna do poison spray again.
Okay.
I just feel confident in it.
You're looking fit.
A little like that. Okay. Constitution roll.
Alright, sorry. Distracted by Dexter. What's the DC?
15.
10.
That would be. Oh, God. 3 points of poison damage.
You did it. You did it.
Meaning you hit them.
Oh, no.
Yep, okay.
Like splash.
Alright,
Splash.
Spray them with a little bit of poison for 3 points of poison damage, okay?
Okay.
They're not bloody.
Would my weapon attack be a bonus action? Or is that
It would be a second action.
second
You get
action?
2 actions.
Got it. Okay. Because I need to second wind.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, you can attack as your second action, and you can bonus action.
Do I get advantage? by
You
anything?
don't, but you do get a D4.
Okay, that's 14 to hit.
That hits. Just
Okay.
hits. Just hits.
Alright, 9 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Not bloody, but taking some damage.
Okay. And then I'm going to
And
second
lightning
wind.
lightning is just striking all around the top of Yester Hill as you fight these druids.
That's a D10, right? Yeah, the diamond?
Yes.
Yeah. 6 plus 9. 15?
15 health.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Sick. I think that might save my life for a little bit. Alright. That's all I can do.
I mean, that was
pretty good.
good.
It's alright. 3 points of poison damage was terrible.
The 3 points of poison damage was not great, but the other stuff was pretty cool. The sword attack and the healing was good.
Okay.
You're like barely bloody now, right?
I'm still 33 out of 76. That's not great.
It's 15 points of health better.
Yeah.
Theron, you're up.
Theron is going to move 5, 25, 30.
Okay.
And
Spirit Guardians move with
oh
him.
yeah, Spirit Guardians are now attacking the tree thing.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Well, they only attack things that are on that have a turn.
Okay.
That have a turn.
Oh, okay.
It's fair.
That stays there. He hasn't
they
moved
don't
it.
see it
He
as a
hasn't moved
threat.
it.
And I'm gonna do this a little more like, yeah, I'm gonna cast
Yeah.
Hold Person
Oh.
on the last druid.
Oh.
Okay.
The only one
Man, I think
maintaining the
we've
tether.
ever, like, yeah.
Maintaining the
I'm gonna
tether to the
stop.
tree.
I'm gonna
Okay.
stop the
Okay. So what do I have to do?
Wisdom of 17.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah,
Wow, wisdom is 17.
yeah.
A 13. What's your one word command for your whole person? Or no, it's not
No,
command.
that's
You're
not
casting
command. I was gonna cast command, and then I realized Hold Person will actually be better if I attack, if we choose to attack.
Okay, so what does hold person do?
Choose a humanoid.
Mm-hmm.
Target must succeed
Chosen.
or fit. Yeah. At the end of each turn, the target can make another wisdom save.
Okay.
On a success, the spell ends. It lasts up to 1 minute and is concentration.
So what happens though? Are they restrained or
Oh,
They can't take
condition? What's the
action
condition?
or be paralyzed
Paralyzed.
for the duration.
Alright.
As Theron paralyzes this last druid, Arkin, what you see is that this tether that these druids have been trying to maintain to this statue, this final tether is severed. And the only magical energy now that you register is that one glowing sphere that is at the top of the tree. But no longer is there any channeled energy to this tree creature.
Got it.
Now, channel has been broken. There's no more singing going on in this room.
Theron says to the druid, "Your worship of the false god has failed."
The druid can't even respond. They're paralyzed. They just stare at you with fear in their eyes.
Can I tell that they comprehend my words? No, that's paralyzed.
Just stare at you, unmoving. Right. End of Theron's turn.
I'm gonna move the spiritual weapon.
Bonus action.
Yeah, I think I
Okay.
can move up to 20 feet. I'm just gonna go 20. As a bonus action, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, when you originally cast it, you have a 60-foot range.
Got
But moving it is 20 feet. Thanks.
Okay.
I figured you'd want it closer.
Yeah.
Then up next is Arkin.
Okay.
Turn order.
I reach into my pouch and pull out a little piece of withered vine and squeeze it, and from right here a green sphere expands, and it encompasses the two druids and Theron, but it doesn't seem to affect him.
Okay.
They need to make a Constitution save DC 18.
Okay. $17 for the first druid and 20 for the second.
So the second succeeds. Failure is a 12
Oh wait, disadvantage because it's paralyzed.
on save.
Yeah.
It's not an attack. It's disadvantage on saves.
I would say so if it's paralyzed.
What is the saving
It's a
roll?
Constitution.
Constitution.
It's not dexterity.
Okay. So it saves.
Okay.
First one fails.
So first one takes 12, the other one takes 6. And
The first druid is definitely bloodied. The second druid is not.
okay, that you may heal. Or if you hit dice, can you spend
Who's you? March?
and roll?
It's very weird seeing you wearing my sweater, by the way.
I know.
It's a nice sweater. I feel like I'm having an out-of-body experience.
One.
Like you're
Oh,
being yourself.
Like 60-year-old.
One.
Hey, you're
one
still
hit die.
I'm good.
a snappy dresser.
Heal.
One hit die worth hit points.
Yes. What,
So your hit
what-
die is a D10.
Okay.
That's a fighter. I think barbarian's the only 12.
Yeah, you also have to be 12.
Okay, 9.
So you heal 9.
So you heal
points.
9.
Thanks. Wait, how was that possible?
I use the
Cast
same.
Wither in Bloom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the this druid is looking pretty rough.
And
Almost
I
halfway. I'm 1 point away from being
What?
half.
I think
Just
only
one-
one.
I don't know how-
I can
only
only
choose
do
one.
one. I can only do one. And I saw that she had taken the
Yeah,
lightning
Mark is
damage
looking
from that. I then cast or I quicken a Eldritch Blast at her, and I get the 20 to hit, and I know I'm at disadvantage. You take
They take.
9. What?
They.
She.
I mean, she looks
9.
pretty feminine.
Doesn't
13,
matter.
13 points of damage.
They are dead.
I feel bad for her.
Eldritch Blast.
What?
Eldritch Blast.
Yes. Oh my
You
God.
blast them away.
You would cringe at the conversations that we have on Monday nights about pronouns.
It's a bunch of middle-aged white guys
Yes,
that don't like 5e.
that's it. It's not crunchy
She was
enough.
meant to be
It's
a
not
very,
crunchy enough.
It's not crunchy
very
enough for
nice
them.
female druid.
Oh, she's a cutie. I like that. I might be a druid now.
To be fair, I made the decision, ex nihilo. All right. End of turn for Arkin.
End of turn.
Arthur is going to try and kill this berserker that has been plaguing him. That has 9 health.
That was my quicken.
So we're going to make 2 short sword attacks. First one misses. Second one hits.
And you realize I'm just making fun.
Yes.
Okay.
No worries.
That is 4 points of slashing. But they have to make a Constitution saving throw for the
Yeah, a couple
poison.
of my friends do not get it.
I know.
Fails the
I
Constitution
have
saving
conversations
throw.
with clients all day long about it.
Such is the nature of Berks County.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
And Lancaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, most of Lancaster.
And Montgomery.
22 points of poison damage. Yeah. Berserker F is eliminated
Nice.
Hell yeah.
as
Took a long
Arthur.
time.
Yep, as Arthur dispatches the final berserker, which means, and now that they're dispatched, there's only one druid left.
Correct.
25 to 30. Gonna get a melee to engage.
Once you get sneak attack. Do you have your weapon now?
No.
Oh.
I get a +2 to
does it
weapon
matter?
attacks. It's pointless.
It would only be against creatures that he has advantage against.
I know, but oh, never mind. It's not rogue.
And he's not physically engaged with
Right.
Theron.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the person's being held, and you have advantage. You can't move.
Oh, right. He does have
He does
advantage.
have advantage, yes. If you
So-
attack on the next turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ape Gregory, not the smartest in the world, is going to attack the giant tree.
Good.
5 feet forward, and is going to make his 2 slam attacks against the tree.
It's fair.
First one hits, second one hits.
I turn to you. I'm gonna go for the jab on my next
Yeah.
chance.
Does 32 plus 12,
Damn.
44 points of bludgeoning damage to the tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this druid that is held by you, can he do anything on his turn to try and break the
Yeah. The
hold?
wisdom has to wisdom save is
17.
17.
And a wisdom save to try and not take damage from your guys, right?
Yeah.
Well, you
Oh,
rolled
yeah.
2
So he's taking
damage,
Damage
and
from the
he's
spirit
still,
guardian.
and he's still held, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So the damage. Did I cast that? I think it was 4th level. Yeah. Oh, disregard that. That's spiritual weapon.
Disregarded.
Yeah. Spirit guardians. 21 damage from the
Damn.
spirit guardians.
He's looking pretty rough now. And it's March's turn.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna do my little combo.
Are you going over to the druid?
Yeah. He can beat a Constitution of 15.
Should we try to keep him alive and talk to him?
Marge is
You guys are
in
cute.
that mindset. Marge is in murder mindset.
Theron asked.
You eat it.
18. Yeah.
Theron asked, but he's not going to object either.
Yeah. 28 to
He shrugged. Theron shrugged.
Yep.
Theron shrugged. He's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. 9 points of radiant.
Uh-huh. Almost dead.
That sucks. I don't
Okay.
need more.
They're on. It's your turn.
Theron. Theron is going to use Word of Radiance,
Word of Radiance.
which is a cantrip.
Okay. And does what?
They have to succeed a Constitution save of 17 or take 2d6 radiant damage.
Like their constitution seems to be quite high. I have learned.
Well, am I right
Oh,
that
is it
they're almost
smashed?
dead? They're almost dead?
13 for a Constitution save. Yes, almost dead.
Yeah, so why is it spell?
Was it smashed?
The statue? No.
Okay. You just put it away.
I just moved it. Yeah.
4 radiant damage.
That kills it.
Wow.
That kills it. You power word it and destroy it.
The words of the Morning Lord.
Hear the word of the morning lord.
Hear the word of the Morning Lord as it consumes you.
I'm
Now I need
going
that
to
champagne, that fancy shit.
Yeah.
climb up the statue.
Statue. Let's spider climb it.
Yep. Grab the gem.
I'll bring him closer. 5, 10, 15.
There it is.
Get a drop.
Yeah.
It's like
Where's
That
the
was
gem?
moss, though.
No, it's
There.
No, it's
having a baby's
in there.
bottom.
It's right
Oh.
Need tweezers?
Okay.
There it is.
Damn it.
Well,
Fall
some,
out? No, it didn't.
it's more.
Oh my god. Where is it really in here?
Oh.
Wow.
Now did it drop?
Try this.
Yeah, there it is. There's the gem. You found.
It looks like a nerd.
Yes.
It does. Absolutely.
Right. Eat it. Eat it. See?
I made it out of air drying.
You just bought a pack of nerds.
You can eat, but it's
We
made
could
out of
eat it.
it's made out of model foam. Yes, you find a little
Oh, I love that.
green, glowing like seed-shaped gem.
Which could mean nice to Marge. That's quite a large seed.
It's I mean like it's bigger than any seed you've ever seen,
Yeah.
but it's like fist shaped. But yeah, you have killed all the berserkers and the druids, and the ritual has been stopped.
And Theron didn't fall unconscious during combat.
Incredible.
Several of you
Yeah.
guys were bloodied at multiple times.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the ritual is stopped, and what you see is you kind of like take a breath and look around is that in this little clearing, the druids and the berserkers all lay dead, and off in the distance you see in technically this direction.
Yeah.
You
Since we came in
see
here.
you see a tree that's sort of like writhing and pulsating.
Yeah, I would
energy.
have taken a look at it.
Yeah.
From the vantage point.
And it reminds you very much of the staff that, as Gregory reverts back into his normal form, it reminds you very much of the staff that Gregory has, the Gulthias staff. And let me.
When I clambered down and I say something.
You guys are like over there. We don't have to actually.
Is that the tree?
That's the tree, but you guys are way over at the end of the pathway.
Yeah.
The
I
Guardians
will.
all probably would
Yeah.
be gone.
Yeah. I will mention that. If I remember, the Gulthias tree is where those blights come from.
And Marge hasn't seen any of those yet. Neither has Arthur.
It would be a good idea to destroy it.
What does this tree's significance mean to these druids?
It's not something they worship, but it's something that they utilize to create the blights.
Is the tree like inherently evil?
Yes.
Is there any way to
The tree.
restore it to?
No, it is inherently evil.
The tree is tied to Strahd and also vampiric energy. The Gulthias. Gregory relays this to you from his like arcane intuition about the staff that he's carrying.
Okay.
The staff and the tree carry like this vampiric arcane energy. Essentially, this evil tree is kind of like poisoning everything in the area.
Okay, well, Gregory, can you maybe fireball that? Fireball that up a little bit?
I don't know if I can fireball it, but what I can do.
You have
Did
fireball.
I see blights?
We've seen it. You fireball everything.
Give me a perception check. In fact, Theron also give me a perception check.
12.
You don't see any blights.
But I meant from above. That's what I was.
Perception. What do you mean?
When I had climbed up, I was looking at the
Oh.
tree.
No.
15.
That's what I was looking for.
Dirty 20.
Theron, you can tell that there are multiple blights camouflaged as like twigs and other trees around the Gulthias tree.
I'm noticing.
I sense a disturbance.
Yes, I something tells me this tree is being protected. It is not. We are not just safe to approach it. There are blights protecting this thing.
The only one that's safe to approach it right now is, and I point at Gregory.
Hey, Gregory, get in there, bud.
Um,
Why don't you break that staff?
Well, what I would recommend is
Like when I said I saw blights,
Yeah.
I mean there's a lot of them.
What I mean is, actually, my DM keeps putting more and more of these little figures.
Do you see that little clump that looks like some dead branches on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's blight. Do you see that stump over there?
Yeah, that's a blight.
That's one too.
Yeah, that's a blight also.
There's that one with eyes that's looking at us.
That looks like a blight.
That looks a lot like
That
a
was
blight.
kind of blight-like. That's a blight.
That's a blight. In fact, that wall over there, the wall, you see those two things that look like eyes?
Actually a blight.
That's also a blight right
Those
there
are just
behind
cats.
you.
Yeah. Gregory walks forward from the group, holding up the staff in front of him until he gets to about this point
Yeah.
here. And Arthur is going to follow behind him, like sticking to the shadows as like a bodyguard. And Theron, you notice none of the things that you've been able to detect are blights seem to be moving towards anybody.
Okay.
Gregory looks back to the rest of the group and he goes, guys, there's a skeleton in front of the tree here, and there's a battle axe. It looks like, and like you notice there are like gashes in the tree. It looks like somebody started trying to cut the tree down at one point.
That's very interesting. What do you think we should do about it?
Well,
Why don't you kill all the blights and then we'll come up there?
I mean, I think I should be able to. Me.
So there's a skeleton with a battle axe, and you can. Gregory noticed there are scars on the tree where he was chopping at it.
Okay.
Do we see that blood?
No, it doesn't actually
Okay.
look like blood.
I think the sap does look like blood.
Oh, does it like running
think
down from
so.
the tree? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's like a black tree with like goopy blood sap. And Gregory walks forward a few steps and takes his staff that he has over his knee. And
He's gonna break it.
I'm not gonna break it. And he holds it up over his head and he says, "Be gone, you cursed creatures," and snaps the staff over his knee, and you hear this scream erupt over the landscape, and the tree shivers, and you all see as these blights just like crumple to the ground and disintegrate. And Arthur moves forward and he goes, "I see there's a battle axe there. Maybe we can chop down this tree and stop whatever this energy is from spreading further out."
We come up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
okay.
you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
That was a pretty good slide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good slide. That was a
Big slide. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
You know, I love the idea. I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
At the same time, this tree is like, I don't know if you ever heard of like a California redwood. This
I
tree
have not.
This tree is like the size of a California redwood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah, this
chopping
tree is
it
like 30 feet.
will take years. It would take years to chop it down.
So you think we just leave it?
No, I think we use magic to kill it.
Oh.
I don't think we're gonna be
I
able to
think
use
we
it.
should use both.
Yeah.
Okay, so
What if I
Arkin,
start
why don't you?
chopping it?
Yeah, you.
Do
Why
we
don't you
have an
start chopping
enlarge spell or something?
No, but Gregory does have polymorph spell slots.
Yeah.
still.
I bet a T-Rex could take some chunks out
I
of.
have an idea. And Arkin runs up and grabs the magic battle axe that's at the base of it, and Gregory goes, "Yeah, I like where this is going," and uses his 4th level spell slot and polymorphs into a T-Rex.
I mean,
Well,
I can
T-Rex
create.
doesn't have very strong arms.
It's gonna bite.
I wouldn't go with
No,
the
it's
T-Rex.
gonna bite it.
Oh,
Is
okay.
there anything special about the battle axe?
It's a magic battle axe +1.
If Theron was good at swinging a weapon,
But
Theron would
Arthur's
pick it
good
up.
at swinging a
yeah,
weapon.
Arthur can use it. Theron, I can cast spiritual weapon at 5th level.
All I have is fire.
Fire's good.
Everybody give me a perception check.
17.
Okay.
Well, that's bad. Plus 4, 6,
13.
11.
Okay.
Yeah, 13.
Marge, Theron, Arkin, and Arthur all notice that there is some sort of passageway tucked under the roots of the Gulthias tree. Marge, you
I
also hear a voice. You would fit, yes. But you also hear a voice coming from the base of the Gulthias tree. And the voice says to you, "Long have I waited for one who is worthy. My spear hungers for blood. Retrieve it and rule these mountains in my stead, just like the mighty warriors from the early days of the Whispering Wall."
March is like, huh?
And there's no answer.
I mean, I'll relay what I heard, but
And Arthur goes,
So-
"Maybe it's something down this passageway?
yeah.
Do we want to go down there, though? I don't know if that's...
I mean, if that's the
I
way
think-
we could kill it.
I think we can just kill it by like this." And Arthur takes one hack and like buries the magic battle axe into the tree, and he goes, "Well, this isn't bad. It's working a little bit." And
Yeah.
T-Rex, Gregory is just like
I don't think
tearing
we,
at.
I don't
Yeah,
think we have this time. I volunteer to go. Alright, I'm just gonna roll perception on what the passageway even looks like.
okay.
Like how creepy this is.
So while everybody else is like casting spells and hacking at the tree,
That's a 14.
it looks like a set of kind of hidden stairs underneath the roots of this tree that leads down into what seems to be some kind of cellar.
I think Theron is going to go with you. Knowing that this tree has vampiric energy, I think I'm going to cast Daylight on my shield.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
Slide check. Before I cast the spell,
Yep. Well, or after, doesn't matter.
athletics. That's a 6 plus 2, 8.
You're not able to fit underneath the tree.
Oh my god.
Marge is the only one that can sneak. Tree.
Alright, I keep going.
All right,
I'll try.
March, let
Okay.
me know if there's anything you need.
Oh, I definitely will.
I could cast Daylight on you.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah. Arkin can make it under.
Okay.
Well,
It's probably because I don't have.
So how about if I
any
do that? I can cast Daylight on, like, you don't have a shield, right?
I mean, I have the sun sword, so like there is a
So you
radius
have
of light.
radius
got
light.
your own light. Yeah.
There's probably no reason to.
So while the T-Rex is roaring and tearing at the tree, Arthur is chopping at it with the magic battle axe. Theron's doing what he does.
Which
Arkin,
is standing around.
Arkin and Marge slip underneath the Gulthias tree.
Oh, man. I feel so helpless.
And
Oh, I can give you bless.
not anymore, you can't. That's a touch spell.
Yeah.
As you step underneath the Gulthias tree, you see these like twisting roots across this black water, and across from it, you see a sarcophagus in the likeness of kind of like one of the barbarians that you saw up on the mounds. And in its hands, it is holding this spear that is pulsating with red energy. And the voice reaches out to you and says, "I am Haven, the Blood Warrior. You are the one that I have been seeking to help me destroy Strahd."
That sounds.
Want to destroy Strahd?
Yes.
But like all the energy here it's all in favor of Strahd.
He has corrupted our burial site, this ancient, holy place, and he has twisted it for his needs. I will give you my spear if you will slay the demon.
Well, where's the demon?
It is Strahd.
Oh.
When she asked that, I'm just looking at her like,
Looking around like, where's the demon?
What demon are you talking about? Strahd, the devil.
Well, I would have. Yeah, that's our mission. We'll take the spear. But I don't know how we can trust you. There were people out here worshiping you in the name of Strahd.
Those are false worshippers. Give me
That's what they all
give me
think.
an insight check.
$16.
You can tell that Haven, this spirit entity, is telling you the truth. And he's like in this stone sarcophagus, but the hands of the sarcophagus are like clasped around an actual spear that is placed in front of him.
Caven, is it safe to cross
Yes.
this water?
Yes, you will not be harmed beneath the roots
Alright.
of the Gulthias tree.
Oh, cross, I guess.
Okay.
And nothing happens to you as you do.
Okay.
As you approach the call of the spear to Marge, in particular, Arkin, you don't feel anything. But Marge, you feel like a compulsion to reach out and pull the spear from the stone sarcophagus. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Nine.
This compulsion overwhelms you, and your hand shakily reaches out and plucks the spear from the sarcophagus, and the voice of Caven says, "A new champion to further our cause." And this energy that you feel underneath the tree dissipates, and in your hand you have a blood spear. And
Okay.
a blood spear is
You get to add it to her.
yes.
A little
you can-
arsenal,
You
personal.
can add it
Yeah, I
to
guess.
your
Personal arsenal.
personal armory. So, Caven.
I hope it's on here.
Caven was a ruthless chieftain whose tribe lived in the Balanok Mountains centuries before the arrival of
Thank
Strahd.
God.
Although he was very much alive, Caven had some traits in common with vampires. He slept during the day and hunted at night. He drank the blood of his prey and lived underground. In battle, he wielded a spear stained with blood. His was the first blood spear, a weapon that drains life from those it kills and transfers that life to its wielder, imbuing the individual with stamina to keep fighting. When you hit a melee attack using this magic spear and reduce the target to 0 hit points, you gain 2d6 temporary hit points. Any
Oh,
creature,
I keep getting all these weapons.
any creature can wield the spear, but only the creature chosen by Caven to wield it gains a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. Proficiency with a spear allows you to add your proficiency bonus. So
Do I have proficiency?
You do have
Okay.
proficiency with spears, yes.
Sure.
Fighters usually proficient with like all
Any martial weapons.
Oh yeah, it would be a standard martial.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yes,
Okay.
you now have a blood spear that is specifically linked to you because Caven chose you to answer his call. So you have a +2 spear that if you kill a creature with it, gives you 2d6 temporary hit
Right.
points. So you have your sun sword and you have a
So,
blood
and it would be
spear.
an action to equip it. Like if I switch from my sun sword to this.
You can wield both at the same time. You just wouldn't be able to cast spells anymore.
Right.
You could do 2 weapon
But like
fighting.
so if I still did that where I did like cantrip
Trip.
and then my sun sword, it would just take an action for me to equip.
It would take
And I
a bonus action for you to swap weapons.
Yeah, but with 2 weapon fighting, does one have to be a light weapon?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be able to be like, okay, like this enemy's almost dead. I'm
But you do have
switch
2
it.
attacks per turn.
Right.
So,
So I could take an action.
even without 2 weapon fighting, you
can
can
still-
still attack with both weapons if you wanted to. Or you could choose, depending on what you're fighting, which weapon you wanted to go into combat with. I mean, you
Right.
don't have to use the blood spear, but you
Right.
have it now.
Okay.
So if you need the radiant damage from your sun sword,
Mm-hmm.
you can use the sun sword. If you think you would benefit from trying to kill something with your blood spear and gaining temporary hit points, you can kill it with your blood spear.
Yeah.
But yes, Caven, this ancient warrior, has chosen you to be a champion and
Lucky.
to hold his blood spear.
Looking around the
It
cavern.
doesn't list it under actions, so
Under actions, what do you mean?
like
To switch
sun
weapons?
sword will tell me I have +9 and stuff. It doesn't list the. It lists the sun sword. It doesn't list the blood spear.
Did you add it to your inventory? Did you equip it?
Okay, got it.
Looking around the cavern, do I see anything magical besides the spear?
You do not. No.
Okay.
And you can still detect the faint glow of the gemstone. Wait, do you have the gemstone?
Currently, I do.
Yeah. So that's the only other thing giving off magical energy in this area.
And the spear.
And the sphere.
And the sun sword.
And the sun sword, yes. And all the other magic items that you guys have, yes.
Yeah, my wand, the black vial. And
Is it not showing up for you?
I just got it.
Oh,
I
okay,
had to
okay.
refresh a whole bunch.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so you have recovered this ancient spear from this tribal entity. That sounds like they were here before Strahd even came to Barovia. And Strahd has sort of tainted this area.
he said team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I just want to check out his sarcophagus. Like I want to see what's
Sure.
in there.
You want to try and open it?
Yeah,
You do have a crowbar.
I do. Crowbar.
Give me a strength check with advantage.
Okay, with advantage. That is 18, and I know I have like a +3.
You're able to break
Cool.
it open.
Okay.
Yeah. You pop open the sarcophagus, and inside is this moldy skeleton with its like its jaw hanging off to the side. I mean, it's like a 7-foot tall skeleton.
Yeah.
It's a very big. It's a very big corpse. But there's nothing else in there. He's in like
Okay.
moldy hide armor, and you hear this voice, and he says, "Was that really necessary?" I already gave you my spear. Did you have to rob my grave?
I just wanted to get a good look at you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Good timing.
You make your way out.
You have good bone structure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your cheekbones are immaculate.
You have quite big bones, aren't you?
And as you make your way back out and to the edge of the Gulthias tree, in the time that you've spent underneath it, Arthur, T-Rex, Gregory, and Thayron have managed to chop down most of the Gulthias tree to the point where it's like starting to wither. Thayron, give me a religion check, please.
Okay.
Does it seem to be affecting the trees around it?
Yeah, they all seem to be dying as well.
19 plus 2, 21.
You can tell, similar to the Death House and some of the other aspects of Barovia, that if you were to leave the tree in the state that it's in, it would eventually regenerate. However, if you have the ability to cast the Hallow spell, you could prevent it from doing so.
Hallow.
If you could,
I'm not familiar with it.
if you could sanctify the ground around the Gulthias tree, you would be able to stop it from regenerating and stop the vampiric energy from permeating this area.
Hey, I do have it.
Oh my god. Oh, I wonder why. Our DM mentioned it.
Almost like you're a cleric.
You touch a point and infuse an area around it with holy or unholy power.
Well, I'll let you choose which.
Wouldn't that be a twist?
That
The area can have a radius of up to 60 feet. First, wow, it's a lot. I'm trying to read things that are relevant.
the gist of it is you sanctify
You can
the
bind
area.
an extra effect to the area. Choose the effect from the following list: courage, darkness, daylight, energy protection, vulnerability, everlasting rest, extra dimensional interference, fear, silence, and tongues. Daylight, actually,
It doesn't matter. The
energy
details of the
protection.
spell.
Okay,
You sanctify
it's the
the ground.
spell my
Right.
DM was looking.
Essentially, you cleanse the ground underneath the Gulthias tree and prevent it from being able to spread its.
Good thing I didn't use a level 5 spell.
Oh, was that your last?
That
Was
was
that your
it's
only
the
level
only
5
level
spell
5
slot?
spell, yeah.
Oh shit!
I would have had to take a long rest.
I didn't realize that. Yeah, you might not have been able to do it. Okay. Yes, you are able to kind of cleanse this whole area, and you notice that as soon as you hallow the ground under the Gulthias tree, the lightning that has been striking around Yesterhill ceases, and the clouds disperse. And what you all can see is that the fog that's on like the backside of Yesterhill on the very edge of Barovia
Yeah.
starts to like shimmer with images, and you get these glimpses of Faerun, the world around you, what you remember before coming to Barovia. It almost gives you a sense of longing for home, and you get this feeling like maybe Yesterhill is on the edge of where you might be able to get back to your world if you were able to disperse the fog and destroy Strahd and reclaim your home and finally get back to BB and and all the people that you know and love from.
Speaking of that, I think this is
That is
BB.
BB technically. From your
Oh, yeah.
home world. And it sort of ignites this fire inside of you, and it reinvigorates you to your mission of destroying Strahd and being free and clear of Barovia finally. And as you travel back towards the vineyard with this seed, this gemstone in hand, this tiny little
Nerd.
bitty baby gemstone in hand, your spirits are lifted, and Marge sort of spins the blood staff in her hands. She's like, "This isn't so bad. This is kind of nice." And as you make your way up the road to the north, you grab the pony and the other horses and start trekking back towards the winery, feeling a sense of accomplishment, and like you may
Level?
level up to level 10.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
And that's where we're gonna end for tonight.
Okay.
As you guys are bolstered with success. So we
Nice.
will finish
I didn't think we were
there.
gonna level up anymore.
I didn't either.
I think level 10 might be where I keep you guys, but we'll see. But yeah, the first of the gemstones in hand to restore the vineyard, and you'll be able to get the skeleton key from Davian. And once you recover the other gemstone from Perez, you'll be able to go forth and unlock any lock and invade Castle Ravenloft if you want. Oh,
Sweet.
is that a hit dice?
Yeah. Did you attack something?
No, leveling.
Okay.
He's giving himself health. He's doing it the
old-fashioned,
the old-fashioned way of
traditional.
rolling an actual d6. Yeah, so we will
I gain divine
we'll end
intervention.
there for tonight.
Once every 7 days, I can call on my deity to intervene. Like directly.